on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast.
Yes. What up? Let's begin. Yes, this is it. As you see, the prophecy has begun. Yo, welcome to another episode of Killah Priest Podcraft. I'm your host, Killah Priest. Running the rock is none other than ADA Dizzle.
Yeah, what's good? Welcome back. It's gonna be a wild show. Y'all already know. Let's go.
Yeah, we in the rhythm with the wisdom. We in the rhythm with the wisdom of Solomon. What's up, Coach Solomon? What's good?
Peace, y'all. Hope y'all enjoying yourselves and living prosperously.
Word. As you see, I am coming from the Zoom. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here. Very interested. Let me shout out the craft room real quick. Shout out to everybody in the craft room. Overkill. Shout out to Oracle. Shout out to Brian Douglas. I see you there. Oh, hold up. And we got a shout out to Napah Shadah. She couldn't be here today. Where
shout outs.
Yeah, she's dealing with some stuff. She'll be back. She got some good tea going on. Word. Shout out to the orators, the oracles, and our architects. Very interesting stuff is happening out there today. What's good, man? We're gonna jump into this today. It's gonna be a special show today, man, because we just here, man. We just here, raw, kicking it.
Okay.
Solomon, me, and AD. He says, I like the mic, KP. I see you. Yeah, you like this mic? Okay. My mic sound nice. So what's good with you, Solomon?
I'm feeling good. I'm in the big chair again. It's a comfortable chair. I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
Those chairs right there, they're not really doing it for me. I like this chair right here.
That's good. That's good.
That's the ergonomic chair, right?
Yep. It's like I feel in control. I feel empowered.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm sipping on some Babu Don white peony tea, aged. You know what I mean? Aged, so I'm gonna be in the vibe today. I'm giving me enough caffeine, you know what I mean, to support the Black Queens and the Black King. This is no vaccine.
Right.
we just a rap machine. This jumping off the hell, feeling good today. What you sipping on?
This is just water.
Hey,
it's true water. Man, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, spring water from the islands of Fiji.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, what you sipping on, AD?
Standard coffee. There's the bulletproof coffee with little tablespoon of creamer, organic. Yeah.
Okay.
Feeling good.
Yeah, slow drip.
Nah, it's the standard. It's the standard.
Okay.
I use the Keurig. I got the
Okay.
Keurig K-Cups.
Indeed.
Bulletproof. Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Interesting things happen. Just finding out new things. They have this matcha shop that I'll be going to.
Okay.
To check out some matcha. They got some cooked matcha in there, and I would like to, do a little review on that. I was thinking about doing a couple of reviews on things of that nature, certain type of foods and things that's out there. Well, somebody said Killah Priest should do a music video to what? I can't see, the words are small.
Where you see that
at? That's from
the music
that's from King
to Northern Kingdom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what that, but just going around, just digging little spots here and there, and just filling out the whole vibe. Just the whole vibe out here, and just going to different spots, and also trying to inspire myself and try to inspire others while doing that. Just going into our zone.
That's good. All. That's good.
Yeah. What about you?
Same thing. I came here today. I didn't know what I was going to talk about today. I just said, let let me just wing it. And I got so inspired. I was looking at nature. I was getting really inspired. So I figured
The
out what I was
word.
gonna talk about. Yeah. I was
What you
looking
see about nature?
I was looking at the trees. I was looking at the flowers. I was looking at the sky. It was like something that was like, it was resonating with me. And I was listening to some soulful music. So, some Marvin Gaye.
Right.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. We don't. I guess. It's fascinating that something that's always been there, but I guess it's because of distractions we don't get a chance to really look up anymore, or look down, or look around, unless it's inside of a coffee shop or a fast food restaurant. Or if we're looking up, we're looking at the top of the towers of what we built. We're not really looking at the sky that's always been there, or the sun, moon, and stars. And you're right about that, because sometimes when the brain's supposed to look at water, think because we are made up of water, that we have a relationship with it, and looking at it, it's like a child looks at his mother when he's first born. He kind of like resonates with that feeling. And speaking without speaking, we can stare at the water, and we call it meditation. Some people call it meditation, concentrating, but it's the language going without us moving or saying a word. Even though the ocean do make noise, the lake is calm, but yet it's having some type of spiritual connection. So I can see what you're saying about that.
Yeah. We often ignore like the things that's right in front of us, and I look at signs. So that's something that I've always like paid attention to. Like I just look at the birds, I look at trees, the way how it's flowing in the wind. It resonates with me, because that's what I want to be like. I want to be like with the wind. But it's truth, feel free from this world, because we feel so grounded in this world right now.
I wish I had. See, that type of time, what you're talking about, Solomon, it's a time where you can connect with oneself. Sometimes, it's sad that we have to be incarcerated sometimes, but at the way, sometimes when you are out of control, you do be incarcerated, and then you find yourself a little bit, because you're in the little cell, when you could be your cells and you. See, they play games a lot. The cells are inside of you, and now they put you in a little box, and then you find yourself. Some who's lucky do find themselves, and they got to be rehabilitated, reintroduced to society from going into their cells. So I look at it on the big level. Yeah, I see somebody with the what's name, and I'll tell y'all a story real quick. I was out in it was I don't know if I told this before, but I was out in what was it? Detroit. It's part of Detroit, some part of Michigan. I forgot, but I was with these people who was doing the weed brand and all of that, and I walked through the forest one day. They took me because they had a little land out back. They had this little white deer.
Wow. Oh, white deer?
Yeah.
Okay. Never seen white deer.
Was it a doe?
No, I'm sorry. I gotta be. It was stuffed. It was. I loved it. He looked so nice. It was so dope. I could just imagine. I don't know if they call them, whatever the deers called them, but he was stuffed. I got pictures of him too. I can send you. I gotta look through. But he was stuffed. Somebody shot him. They said that he was shot like way back. But I said, Dad, he wasn't worth a lot. He just looked like, they go that. I don't know what they call them. Bambi is a nice word, but what's a good deer name? Grass. I don't know, bark.
Bark? I don't know. I mean,
he looked expensive. He looked very expensive. But we was walking in the forest, and I heard this unfamiliar sound that kind of resonated with my energy. And I just stood there like, what is that? Someone was going, clack, clack, clack. And AD, that it sounded like a snare that I never heard before. Clack, clack. So I stood there looking for the animal or something, but I knew it wasn't. I looked up, it was two trees, and the wind was blowing them, and they was just making music. hitting each other.
All right.
No human made that music.
Wow.
That sound was made by the wind blowing, and I was blown away.
That's true. That's true.
No pun intended.
Nah, because you don't pay attention to that. Like, it's funny. Like, nature can make music. You know what I mean? Listen to birds. Birds they sing every day in trees.
That was nature's snare. The snare of nature.
Hey, did you copy that? Like that sound?
I wish I did have a sampler at that day.
Well,
man.
so
I used to
your
work
phone, you could download a recording app. If you download like audio record, or even if you just put your phone on video, and just put the video, because that'll capture at least 128 kilobytes of sound. You can just click that and then get any kind of audio you want, put it in the Dropbox, send it to me, and then I'll compress it and make it all ready. Turn it into a sample. We could turn anything into a sample. So yeah, next time just use your video camera.
Oh, I definitely will, man. I definitely will.
Yeah, you got to capture those moments.
Huh?
Yeah.
You gotta capture those moments. Yeah, those are like rare occasions.
Yeah. Exactly. If I would have sampled that, man, I would have just went in. I don't know what I would have did, but it was making its own music, and I was like, man, this sounds good. Imagine taking that sample of that and looping that with just a river runner.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
I would have to have AD there for that. Pardon me, y'all.
you good?
So what's your experience with nature?
Who, me?
Maybe some of you can express it too. That's in the craft room. Yeah.
My experience with nature. I mean, let me see. I gotta really think about that. I mean, I don't got no crazy story like that, but I look at nature all the time.
I'll tell you one.
Okay, which one?
Used to love parks, but one day we was out on the beach. You and Z.
Oh yeah. I know the story. I already know.
Just like drawn to water, but we'll keep that between us. But just put it this,
you can tell it. I mean, I don't care.
Put it this way, Solomon. We was in Coney Island Beach, well, back in the days, and I told him, I said, "Yo, man, we don't have no change of clothes. We just went out there, him and his brother, and I said, yo, do not get in that water. You can take it from there, Solomon."
Oh yeah. So, at the time, like, you gotta understand that I'm like about 4. I'm probably like 4 years old, 5 years old. so you could tell me this, right? I'm over here. He said, "Yo, don't go in the water," right? He told me, he said, "No change of clothes." But what do you think a 4-year-old's gonna do? You're not gonna listen to that. I'm gonna have fun.
No, but I gave y'all a straight stern, like, please do not go in the water. Y'all can do whatever y'all want, but just don't go in the ocean.
Yo,
The water.
I'll tell you right now, when I saw that beach, my whole motivation was that water. It didn't matter what he said, I was paying attention to what was real. I was like, I want to have fun. So I just went in the water. And my brother came with me. You feel me? That's how we did it. We took it over. We got in trouble. You know what I mean? Of course, you're going to get scolded for that. But, hey, I was like, yo, it was worth it. It was the beach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love beaches, though. That's the funny part. I do love beaches, though. I don't know what it is. I always grew up loving beaches. Love the sand, love the water, love the animals inside it. Fishes, I mean.
Yeah. A day in the park,
Yeah.
Sometimes even when they play chess out there in the parks is another type of vibe or anything like that. We just start, y'all, and it's gonna get deeper as we go on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at what are you putting? Hold on, 'cause I can't. I should have put on my headphones. Let me see.
You can hear?
Yeah, what is that? I can barely hear what he's playing. Sound like some native.
I was playing from what's it called? Not from Half Baked. When he says, "What part of Jamaica?"
It sound like some native.
Yeah.
The native drums.
It is right there.
Yeah, they get you in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what helps us to write, create books, contents, even clothes. We talked about Lee Tiger and Izod, Red Monkey. So nature inspires a lot because we are nature.
Yeah.
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 Yo, be calm as a lake. and as fierce as an avalanche. The cats who watch Kung Fu movies know what I'm talking about. That's Nature Fist. And the name of the movie is called Born Invincible.
Born Invincible?
The better he got, what you said?
You said Born Invincible?
Born Invincible.
Okay.
The better he got, the more high pitched his voice got. And his hair turned white. The more he studied and trained, the more his voice started to sound like a woman, getting a duality in it. But he was a fierce, it was crazy. Born Invincible.
Wow. You said it started sounding like a woman?
At the end, he was like, come on.
Oh, wow.
But you don't want no parts of him. The style he was studying was called Nature Fist. And the fit, he started out, his hair was regular, but the more he studied, the more his hair turned white, like the top of a mountain cap.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
And he was saying, be smooth as an avalanche. It's just dope. If you could find that intro, AD, that'd be a treat for everyone. Nature Fist.
That's a sick name.
No, it's called, I'm sorry, it's called Born Invincible.
Oh, Born Invincible, yeah. Nature Fist. But that's what the style?
Yeah, look. Now I was born though. He said Born Invincible. yeah. Come on, son.
It's part of a Wu-Tang collection, I see.
Yeah, they put that. Yeah, exactly. They collected it all, because they know all the movies. Somebody said Tai Chi Master with Jackie Chan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
They was drinking big jugs of sake.
Oh yeah. Oh word, sake great.
Big jugs of sake, rice wine, and let it pour down your face.
Nah, sake's the way to go now. Sake?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I love sake. Right? Like it's always like I watch anime, so I was like, when you see everybody drink sake, it's like, yo, this is something that I need to invest in. And then when I started having it, I'm like, yo, I can see why you see like big bowls of sake. Like it's that good. It's flavorful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially if you're making fried rice.
Okay.
I learned that the sake goes in there, it breaks everything up, keeps everything from sticking together.
Oh, word? Okay. I gotta check that out. Okay.
A little bit of sake in the fried rice. That's why I got some.
Oh, word? Yeah. Okay. That's straight.
I'm gonna have to agree with Solomon on that one. Yeah. Sake, the rice wine, it's fun because you can have it, I like cold. You can have it hot. You can do your sake bomb. You can do a little, you gotta have fun with it. Somebody said 60-Second Assassin. Yeah, that's a dope movie too. The Three Evil Masters is another one. That's a very good one. But sake is fun. The temperature, because it just you eat it with your food.
Yeah.
Your sushi. You said fried rice?
Yeah, well, the hot sake is good to drink with sushi to help with digestion. But like if you cook in fried rice, it's good to like put some in there. And I don't know if we got voltage in the chat. It's a cooking thing, but yeah, they'll use that to when you're making fried rice.
Ain't crazy when you put alcohol in food? It's something that it enhances that flavor.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's a lot of things it does. Like if I'm making like a bolognese, you know what I'm saying, like a sauce, it like breaks up the meat because that way you don't have clumps of meat, like what I'm saying, in your sauce. It'll go in there and separate everything, so everything is just, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then there's another purpose of it in case you're like cooking with a bunch of spices, and a lot of the spices will stick to the pan. You put like a wine or a sherry or whatever you're cooking.
Right.
Any kind of alcohol is gonna go up there and collect all the herbs that are just sticking to the pan, and bring it into the mix.
Yes, you know something to that. I'll be putting beer and chili.
Oh wow,
yeah.
beer and chili.
Get up at a bomb.
I gave you a little secret ingredient just now. Oh, there's no bombs. Bombs in that one.
Yeah.
There you go. But I put beer and chili. It's a little secret ingredient.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's specific beers that you have to put in there.
What kind of beer do you put in your chili though?
Oh, I can't give you that. That's a secret.
Ooh, it's not Bud Light though. I bet it's not Bud Light.
No, it's not Bud Light.
Lord Fury not gonna like that. No, I do hear that. I do hear certain people marinate their chicken in beer.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you can marinate your chicken in beer. That's for the old backwood. That's old for the yard. That's, man, you can do that.
See, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's crazy what you could play with flavors. Like it's so fun when I cook. I take it as like an art. So I always want to experiment and do different things and see what I can get from the food. You know what I mean? I don't know, it's our taste buds. It's our taste buds that make me experiment.
Yo, it's very similar to like I always talk about how it's similar to music. Like going in the kitchen is very similar to being in the studio. You know what I mean? Making a beat is very similar to making a sauce or making a dish. You know what I mean? It's interesting.
Wow. Yo, break that down, AD. I love when he do that.
It's crazy, man. Because I'm always measuring things, and it's like, yo, if you have too much snare, it's like having too much salt. You know what I mean? Okay. If you have too much bass, it's like having too much oil. Like you got to make sure the mix is right.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Okay. I'm still learning though. I'm still learning in the kitchen.
Hey, but check it out. You can't have if it's like a DJ, you can't have a salad without putting beats in it. So the beat is what carries the salad.
I mean, you see a lot of these songs are like infused of other genres. You've got like hip hop.
You have Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, rock and hip hop infused together. You might have like rock and symphony. You know, there's like, you can have fusion in food too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be eating spaghetti with chopsticks.
Wow. Okay.
They're like, yo, why are you eating spaghetti with chopsticks? If I use a fork, I'm gonna be eating it way too fast.
I got you.
The chopsticks helps you go slowly.
Yeah, it's patience. I got you.
I mean, and Japan they eat noodles. Right. With chopsticks, you know what I'm saying? I'm having noodles also, but mine's just happen to have Prego.
Right, Italian.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Word. I'm just looking at some of the. Make sure y'all hit those super chats. Hit them up, man. Let them know. Go online. Let them know that we over here. We building. You know what I mean? The Podcraft we going in. We about to go in. Today is no guest. We just going straight off the top. You know what I mean? Off the docks.
Yeah.
Sometimes we got to have that, just like having a conversation with each other about and this is good. This is very primal, probably, and have this type of dialogue about food and about life itself. We don't always got to go on a tangent. Let me share my screen. You know.
Oh,
hey, you want me to? You want to show something?
No, I don't want to show that. It's about that time. So this is early enough. Solomon, we can go into Coach Solomon, Wisdom of Solomon hour. What you want to do?
Okay, so like I said, like, yo, I really had nothing to do and nothing prepared today, right? Like, I just kind of like, today I was like really sitting down thinking, I was like, all right, I don't know what I'm going to talk about today, but yeah, when I was in my Uber, I was looking at the trees and the nature and everything like that. It had me thinking about the journey of life and like the trials and tribulations that you have to go through and all the pain that you have to go through, but the beauty that you have to go through at the same time, you know? So I started thinking about life in general. I was like, yo, life is such a crazy journey that like we don't even appreciate it enough. You know what I mean? Like we're so messed up as human beings that we don't really get to appreciate what's right in front of us. You know what I mean? We ignore the signs and the signals. You know what I mean?
Right, indeed. I'm just looking at you.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, so.
Yeah.
So I was like looking at the flowers and the trees, and like they was blowing in the wind. But this is something so natural every day. You know what I mean? So I'm like I'm looking at the journey of life. Like, yo, this is so difficult, but we have to face ourselves and put ourselves in different challenges to get better results within ourselves. You know what I mean? And understand life from a full rounded circle.
No doubt. Salo, I was just reading the chat. I was just reading the chat room. Somebody said Killah Priest sharing screens now.
Oh, nah, yeah.
Now, every time we sit down, you know that's going to come out. What are you saying about me? Let me share my screen. Yeah, when we going to get T-shirts to say, let me share my screen?
Let me share my screen. People just want to show their stuff. They want to show you what they got.
Yeah, they used to say throw them up.
Oh, yeah.
Throw your hands up. Now they say, let me show your screen. What did he say? Say it again. All right, you did it. You don't went and did it now. Share my screen.
Wow, yeah.
Somebody should make a song, share my screen. If you share my screen, I will share your. Get out of here with that presentation.
That's truth. Nah, yeah, sharing your screen, man. I tell you, if I could share my screen, I'm more here though. This is my screen right here. You seen it?
Yeah. But I'm sorry, Salo, I took you off your build. I wanna elaborate on what you talking about. Go ahead.
No, you good. But I was just saying, like, the journey of life. Like I was thinking about the failures that people have to go through and how hard and stressful that could be, right? And it gets us less motivated into working on ourselves and our inner soul. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are hurt in this world and they don't know how to heal themselves. But the main thing is you have to enjoy the journey of real life. You know what I mean? We all go through different things. We all go through different problems. But at the end of the day, accept the journey. You know what I mean? Accept it, because that's the main key. You know what I mean? It's it's a hard thing, because a lot of people are either stuck in their ways. They have deadlines from different projects or whatever. It's just like it's a lot of distractions in the world, like you said earlier. Like, yo, we're so distracted on the wrong things, but we don't really get to appreciate the journey of life. You know what I mean? And actually grow within ourselves.
Right.
You know,
past trauma.
Yeah, past trauma.
Trauma sticks on like baggage. It just sticks. Like we just think we could just wash off trauma in the shower. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we have to really do self-analyzing and then look at ourselves. And I'm talking to the craft room. Looking at yourself is not wrong. You got to find that time to do it. You got to find it. It's very peaceful, but you don't have to do it out in the street. You could just find a quiet space. You know what I mean? Christians call it prayer. Buddhists call it meditating. You can find that it spot where you can find out some of your weak spots or where you have to build up. And there's nothing wrong with building up. There's nothing wrong being ignorant. They put the shame tactic on you because a lot of trauma have came out of that. So yeah, I agree with you, Solomon. Like dealing with self, looking into the mirror, the reflection. What does the reflection tell you? You always tell them we command too much out of what we think, but what does the reflection show you?
Yeah, it's true. And it always starts with that childhood trauma, because we like to ignore what happens in the past. We don't really get to we don't accept it enough. You know, you got to accept the past and accept the mistakes and accept the failures. You know what I mean? But accept it. That's the main key, because people don't do that. They try to go around it and they don't ever work on themselves. And that childhood trauma is really serious, because a lot of people don't work on it. And it will linger on for decades. And that's what they're killing themselves. Sorry to say it like that, but it's the truth.
Yeah. Well, yeah, a lot of that stuff comes on in society. A lot of men go through that loneliness a lot. You know what I'm saying? They go through a lot. A lot of people do in general. But I just speak it up because a lot of people go through loneliness walking through and have to deal with certain situations themselves. And we learn to do that. And it's not really good. It's always good to have some type of therapy, but we learn to internalize and keep things locked in, because that's what they call being a man is, when everything else is don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
Right.
Because all I'm trying to do is not lose my head.
Right.
And out there in the realm, everything else is accepted. So a lot of people don't realize that unwinding and unpacking is very healthy for the soul.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to enter your soul. That's the main thing. You got to enter it. You know what I mean? So, I always say you got to the 3 P's, right? Like passion, purpose, and peace. That's what everybody desires. That's all we want in this world, right? That's what we should want, at least. Purpose, passion, and peace. Yep.
Passion, purple. What you said? Passion, what?
Passion, purpose, and peace. Oh, what's up, Mojito? But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, people saying
break
go.
That down.
Okay. Break passion, purpose, and peace. So everybody has a passion. Everybody has something that they want to do, right? That's the main thing. So that's the passion that you want. Purpose is what you're supposed to be doing, right? Like that's what you're supposed to be doing, but we ignore that part of ourselves because we don't see the signs right in front of us. A lot of it is who you are as a person. And then the peace is clearly what is self-explanatory. You just want peace in mind, peace in soul. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be going through hardship and struggling all their lives. They want to be happy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I see overkill, family, health, and happiness. That's what people all desire. You feel me? Yes, passion, purpose, and peace. Yeah, it's a deep saying. You know what I mean? Like that's why I was looking at the trees and all that type of stuff, because I was like, yo, journey of life could be really bumpy, right? When you're on the highway, you're like, yo, it could be a smooth ride, or you could catch some traffic. You know what I mean? And sometimes you catch that traffic. But the main important thing is knowing that the traffic will open up, no matter how stressful it could be. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Bomb for that. Yeah. Give yourself a bomb for that. All right. Let's get these super chats out the way. Shout out.
Yeah. All right.
That was dope, Salo.
Yeah, I feel like I'm cooking up. That's what happens when I feel.
Yeah, we're just warming up. We're just warming up. We about to go in. We're on that.
Yeah.
We about to pull the lever back and go a little further. 3 P's, huh?
Passion, purpose, and peace. It took me a while to come up with that, but I had to, I thought about that. But that's what most human people desire. You know what I mean? Typically, you could find peace in peace is as simple as like family. You know what I mean? Like that's how I think of peace. Like you want a peaceful family. You want to be peaceful within yourself, and you want to be peaceful just being yourself. You know what I mean? In general.
Right.
And we all got purpose. That's the main thing, right? We all got purpose, and we all should have a passion that we want to desire and chase and put into humanity, because we all put on this earth to do something big. You know what I mean? And that's what it really is.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Alton for the $5 and Kurt Go Bang. He said drunken master.
Drunken master, yep.
Kurt Cobain. When I heard that,
well, no, he spelled it Kurt Go Bang.
Yeah.
Oh, heard Kurt Cobain.
And then you have the artist named Kurt Cobains, which is derived from the '90s singer songwriter Kurt Cobain.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Heart-shaped box.
Exactly.
It must be there's black.
Yeah,
hey. I got it. That's crazy.
Right.
One of the greatest bands from Seattle started up the grunge era.
I got it. No. Yeah, exactly.
Right, you got
forever. Yeah, that was haunted lyrics right there.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah. So here's the fun thing about what you just said, and I'm just going to add on to you. Salo.
Okay.
Is that when you set up the 3 P's? I love that. I'm gonna follow those. You said peace, purpose, and
passion.
Passion. Now, outside of what you said, because when people see that, and this is for everybody in there, when you try to develop your own P, because there's more P's you can create in there.
Of course.
So inside that P, those laws you just gave us, there's more P's on another level. More P's in the pot. Like there's power, persistence, and adding on top of the P's, this is when you start riding through, see knowledge is infinite. You can add your own P's to them. Like Solomon set the foundation, and you can go on. And that's teaching you to be a leader instead of a follower.
Right.
Stick to the curriculums, and that was in all of it. It's just like when you see laws, they're set there for us to catapult us higher. That's what the steps for. Steps look the same, but each one goes up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
So is grades. All grades are really the same, but it's the mind state that creates it on a different level. Because you're just going to, let me say it right. Classes are the same. Grades are different.
Mm-hmm.
So there's higher levels in your mind that we can step up. I don't know where after all of this, I forget all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Going in. I love building with everyone. And once I get the cold brew, but I got this Bob Mudan, if you want to grab yourself some KB, some of that beer or y'all want to grab some whiskey, you could.
Oh,
but keep in mind, little by little, you want that water right now. Because water is going to fulfill, it's going to take away, it's going to build in. It's going to push in. And tea is water. So is coffee. So is juice. But you just can't see it. Doesn't mean that's not separate. It's in there. But it has to fool us some type of way, but it's separated in there. Ice is water.
Yeah.
Let's build.
Yeah, no, it's truth. That's truth, you know? And I'm just going back to what you said, like, yo, it's growth, you know what I mean? And that's the main part about human society, that we ignore the fact that we always have to grow every day. You know what I mean? You got to water your plant, water yourself, you know what I mean? And that's the main thing. That's how you truly grow, you know what I mean? Because a lot of us, we falter ourselves, you know? It's crazy, like, people think they get to a point and they got to stop growing. Nah, you got to keep going, you know what I mean? And that's how you really enlighten yourself into a whole new being. You know what I mean? We're limiting ourselves as humans. But yeah,
limited ourselves as humans. Yeah,
it's a bliss.
Because because we got caught up into the name. They called us humans. You are not your body. You are not who they call you. You are not who they say you are. You know, when you start tapping into those levels, you know, a champion. Because here you go, you get a little kid driving a bike, riding his bike, and somebody takes his bike. He gets mad, wants his bike back, goes to the gym. Actually, he wants to get his bike back, start hitting the bag. And then later on, he can learn how to fight. And he's not even worried about the bike no more because he's going to buy a car later on because he became the world champion.
Right.
Because that little kid that I'm talking about, name is Cassius Clay. And what later on, we all known as Muhammad Ali. That little kid's story is phenomenal.
Yep.
Champion of the world.
And it's crazy how it starts as a kid though. Like your purpose and passion and like everything that develops after that will start as a child. Like that pain that you initially go through, it will come into something beautiful. We just can't see it at the moment. You know what I mean? But as long as you work on yourself and develop yourself into becoming a better person, it gives you greater results. You could put a lot of resources back in the world. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. But you know, that's
becoming
but Muhammad Ali though, like think about what he came into, you know, think about that trauma that like, yo, that kid stole his bike, punched the bag every day, and look what he became into. It's crazy. Even Mike Tyson. You can look at Mike Tyson too. Came from from Brooklyn, dangerous neighborhood, you know what I mean? And it got him to become a dangerous man. It's crazy.
Right. Heavyweight champions. Inside of you, there's a champion, but you just got to find them. Sometimes things get up in your way. As what's name said before, it disturbs. As Niles Bourne said, disturbs it. So when things are in your way, sometimes that creates the stronger part of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Losing something make you gain other things. Don't worry about a loss. In loss, a lot of people, we lose family members, we lose things, but then you gain self. You gain something else. You lose an eye, you gain hearing.
Yeah.
You know, one thing goes, and the other thing steps up. That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how you build. And we have to get into that groove on our journey as we ride towards there. No, man, I look at it, it's crazy because, man, the left, the right, the liberals and all of that stuff, they did a whole job, you know, politically. And the job that they're doing. And see, what we're talking about is the little manual. What you're talking about, Salo, is the one that you take the little manual and it has a couple of faces on there with techniques and styles and hands.
Yeah. Okay.
The people that's above says, no, do it this way. You see the big street lights. But what about just the moral things when you flip over the little things? That has the humanity all in the paperwork, which is inside of us, the cell. Go on, man, because I'm about to get in. The tea going in now.
Yeah.
The tea going in. I'm about to get into a stance.
Nah, you killing it. Nah, you got you. I got you.
Shut up.
Man.
You know, because I do my lives, when I do my lives up in the morning, it's something about up in the morning, top of the morning. Right. It's something about that sun, when you catch that sun at 6 o'clock when it's just coming in, you know, it has a certain type of energy. And I don't claim to be just a sun teacher or just a regular sun gazer. I'm not saying that, but I do feel the effects of gazing at the sun or catching that energy from a 6 o'clock sun rather than it all day. That's why people work out early in the morning. The Tai Chi masters is out there already. They're in the second set.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Think about it, yo.
Yeah.
That's what a good time to write. Go ahead, Salo.
No, I was going to just say, like, you know, that's why we're meant to be outside. Like, you know, a lot of times nowadays, right, it's so easy to get caught yourself inside like all day. But like when you go outside, you feel a lot better. It's crazy. Like that's why I was even like looking at nature. I was like, yo, because today I was inside the whole day, and then till I came over here, I was like, yo, I went outside, I felt a lot better, and I got a lot more motivated. So I was like, you know what, you know, this is why I'm gonna talk about. Like even though I didn't know what I was gonna talk about, I was like, I'm gonna find something, because you know, at the end of the day, like we all have a purpose and we all got a journey, and we gotta just accept it what it is. You know what I mean? Even when you're not prepared, and I was okay with that, not being prepared. That's when I was actually okay with coming on here. I was like, all right, I'm not prepared. That's all good, because I'm gonna find something.
There you go. Take a walk. Yeah. I like that.
I mean, you out there connected with nature, and that's what's going to give you the power and the energy you need, because you're connecting the source when you're out there in nature. Like the sun, even if it's nighttime, just being outside and getting more oxygen, you're not going to be at your full potential sitting in a room. Right. You know what I'm saying? With the doors closed and the windows closed, you're not going to be in your highest self. Everybody knows that.
You feel it.
Yeah.
You feel it. Look at a kid playing games from a kid coming from outside.
Yeah.
Just a video game for somebody coming out. Not a video guy, but look at the energy. Oh man, wow, I saw cars and stuff like that. He's like, what? I'm into this right here.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or just being in the house doing nothing. Compared to just going out, hearing sounds, birds. I always connect one of my favorite things about the planet Earth, and it's little to a lot of people, or maybe big, I don't know, but I'll tell you this. I love it's the sound of the birds, but I also love the dog bark. The bark of a dog let me know that there's life. Something about a dog bark. It could be from a distance. It just sounds like life to me.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I believe that.
And if it keeps barking, it's almost like you want to go that way and follow that ball. It's like a fairy tale. Like if you follow the bark of the dog, you're gonna figure something out.
That's true. That's true. It's almost like when you hear like a little baby cry, or like expressing joy. Like it's something to that too. I mean, it's something about that makes you feel better about yourself. I don't know what it is. It's like you get sort of the dopamine from that.
Yeah, baby, a newborn baby's.
Yeah, newborn. Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, something about that. Like same thing we said with a dog. Like it's just something that it makes us feel something. You know what I mean? It feels spiritual. It
reminds you of life. It's like, oh wow, this is the big goal. This is, you know, they have what, 6 or 7. How many puppies does a dog have? Maybe howl in the wolf, because that controls the day. Then the howl at night. You just know, be alert.
Oh yeah, they outside. Yeah.
Or they praising or something.
Because every neighborhood will have a dog. Every neighborhood, you're gonna hear the neighbors barking dog and everything, and you be so used to it. It's like hearing that dog is like hearing nature. You know, you go into a forest, you hear birds. You know what I'm saying? But you go into a neighborhood, you hear the dog. You know what I mean? It's part of it's the atmosphere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Dog, right? It does something to your ear. Like hearing a dog bark. We're 2 different species, but it does something to our ear. Like you always feel good. Like, yo, there's life around.
See, that's you connecting to your childhood. Because as a 5-year-old, you know, raising up in your grandma's house or your parents' house and stuff like that, you hear these sounds growing up, and your subconscious gets so used to the barking dog. It's like you're connecting back to just being a youth. You're connecting back to your inner child, hearing that,
which is like heaven.
Yes, because it was blissful back then. You weren't thinking about bills and taxes back then. You were thinking about, you know what I'm saying? And if you go to a psychologist, most of them will always talk about your inner child and bringing you back to your childhood and how did you grow up. Everything is about being that child, you know what I mean? And when we had Ka Zodiac, he spoke about this also, but it was just all about like, you know, going back to that blissful state when you didn't have a care in the world and you didn't even know about fear.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's deep. That's real true. Yeah, you just enjoy yourself, right? Until the world comes crashing down on you. You're like, oh my gosh, what is this trauma? You know what I mean? And it's crazy.
Demetrius killed. He said you should try waking up to a rooster.
Oh, you used to have a rooster.
Yeah, I had a rooster.
Tell him about it. Tell him about your rooster.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, yeah, man. Shout out to Stockton. Yeah, yo, you're right about that. That's another call, but it was too close for comfort. Yeah, I had a rooster, man. I thought I'd call them Kellogg's. And what happened was I didn't know. I just wanted the rooster because I saw he looked real nice and they was selling them out there. And I was out in Stockton at the time. Shout out to Stockton, California. So I forgot. I didn't know. I brought it back to the crib and then just let it go out. I had pits. You remember I had 2 pits. And they couldn't catch this. I didn't want that, but the rooster rolled everything until at nighttime. I mean, until in the morning time. I forgot. You're right about that, bro. Yo, Salo.
Yo.
I never heard. It was close by the window, and the rooster was like,
what?
Yo, it was like a fire alarm. I was like, yo, as soon as I heard it, I was like, I can't do this, yo. This rooster gotta go. This is good. Exactly. It was screaming. Man. And then I was like, oh, this is bad. He did it twice. And then I had to try to get him. And that kind of went bad because once I tried to catch him to get him, I was like, I gotta get rid of this because he started waking up the whole neighborhood. And then you didn't supposed to have a rooster in that neighborhood. And they told us, cops came. It got kind of crazy because this rooster, and I tried to catch him. And so the rooster got mad at me and it kind of knew. So it became like an enemy to me. So the rooster was in my backyard. And I'm like, yo, and it didn't trust me or nothing. So it was run because he knew I was trying to catch him. And you can't catch a rooster.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I believe so.
I had to sneak up. Yo, listen. I'm talking about he was crowing. Well, what you call it? Cock-a-doodle-doo? What is it? Cock crowing? Yeah. He was crowing. What do you call a rooster with? He was doing it on purpose, yo. I'm serious, like for real, like, ah! Like his was like almost like a, and so, I mean, it'd get in your bones, like the way he was doing it.
Right.
And it was doing it on purpose, and he'll do it. And he started doing it at night almost like. And so when the cops came, they said, yo, listen, I'm going to give you a chance. It was a nice female lady cop. She was like, listen, we understand, but we're going to have to take him down because we have to shoot him. We don't like to do it because you won't be able to catch him, and we're going to give you another chance. Yo, I snuck up on him. Yo, he was mad as hell. I had to watch him because I saw what he do. Like he was hiding on the fence, so I had to go sneak up on him with a box. Because if he get a little, and I jumped and I got him in the box. He was mad as hell. He was like, boom, boom, boom. It's like boom, boom. And I gave him to a real farmer who had real roosters. I gave it to him.
Nice, that's smart.
He was a friend of shout out. He was a friend of Tiff, and we took him out. We took him out to a big farm. I forgot the name, Kev or Cal. And my rooster was a midget.
You had a midget rooster?
Man.
Listen, I thought I had a rooster until when I gave it to him.
Oh, and he
went and took it to the real roosters.
Yeah. They're big, right?
I thought there was dinosaurs. I was like, yo, I didn't even know they was that big. He was little. Big. I was like, he was running around like a little midget, yo. Compared to the tall roosters that I seen, I was like, oh, MG.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, but that was my trauma. I have rooster trauma that I had to. goes about that. But yeah, that's what happened with the rooster. But the call was annoying. He's right. You can think of life. Roosters, crows are in fairy tales too. You're right about that. I love the I love the craft room, man. Y'all always adding on, so dope.
Oh nah.
There's a rooster called the Jersey Giant, and it could weigh up to 15 pounds.
A Jersey Giant. Wow.
It's a big ass.
Damn, the Jersey Giant.
Oh yeah, imagine how that looked now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
15 pounds.
I mean, because they're getting fed GMO food, so they become GMO roosters. Okay. So you get this big old Hulk.
Fight roosters.
Super roosters.
Yeah. They hulked out.
Yeah.
Oh, the super roosters. Yeah, right. That's some Looney Tunes. That's like a Looney Tunes story for me.
You remember the cartoons? How big he was?
Yeah. Longhorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to work with the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Chicken Hawk?
Oh, Chicken Hawk. Yeah, that eats chicken.
I'm a Chicken Hawk. He tried to beat. Now I'm gonna tell you something, son.
Yeah.
I was looking at this. I'm gonna tell you something, son. But he used to work with this dog.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember the dog with the white stuff over his head? Is like, and they used to like, hey Bob, hey, what? Hey. They used to check in, beat up the coyote, and then they used to check out. I think because it was the sheep. He was trying to catch their sheep.
Oh yeah. I see it.
I don't know why the rooster would. I guess the rooster protected the chicken, and he protected the sheep.
Well, the rooster's in charge of protecting the chickens, though. That's the main role of the job. The insert dominance within the woman.
Yeah.
Until insert dominance, because rooster's a male.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
protects
the chickens.
Until one of my fondest little slick dudes come up there. You know what I'm talking about? Fox Chase.
Oh, Fox.
Oh yeah. Hey, speaking of which, tell them about it.
Huh?
Tell them about it. What's going on? What's happening with that album?
Oh man, we just finalizing the album. We're talking to this morning. We just finalized. We're gonna have hard CDs. We're gonna have the jewel case CD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Jules KCDs. We're gonna have vinyl, but we have to go to another place for vinyl. Vinyl takes a long time, but we have a special edition of Jewel Case. But yeah, Fox Chase, Forest of the Happy Ever After will be out, man. It's gonna be lovely.
When?
And
when is the
it
album
has Fox?
Drop?
Yeah, somebody put foxes up there. Let me see y'all foxes. If y'all heard just the snippet of Fox Chase, I can put a fox in there. Salo, you heard Fox Chase.
Oh yeah, I heard it. I was like, wow, okay. That's why I knew you. I was like, yeah, I was surprised. I was like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. But it's definitely something new, and I liked it.
Shout out to CoverBoy because he always talk about Fox Chase, man. Yeah, I just had an obsession with the album be out May 1st, the first day of spring.
Yeah.
And when we put out the album, this is a little secret. We actually looked at the dates, a spiritual date. We talked about it, and then it came out to May 1st, which me and AD we went to a couple of cats that knows the astrology, and that was the right date for
it's May
Fox
Day.
Chase. Oh, okay.
It's officially spring and on May 1st.
Oh wow! Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? May 1st is 40 days and 40 nights after the beginning of spring equinox.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Wow.
That's also when they have the spring festival.
Makes you think. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if y'all know, my sister, my younger sister, her birthday is May 1st.
Boom.
That's crazy.
Wow, same day. See how that connect?
Yeah, and she turns 18 too.
Word,
it's a powerful
same
time.
day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah. That's a very beautiful connection.
Yeah, that is wild.
See how that connect?
Yeah. Yeah, she graduated high school. That's crazy. It's wild. Yeah, it's crazy.
Everything coincide with each other. You see, Fox. Yep, Mayday. Somebody said Mayday, Mayday. But they haven't heard Fox Trap though.
Yeah,
was extension? Is
like
extension?
Part 2.
Oh, word. You got part 2.
Was it? Is extension of part? It was 1, but it's extension of it. a little bit. It's called Fox Trap.
Every song is strategically placed. Like all of Priest albums, every song is placed in its position for a reason. It's a journey.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is a really good album that you're dropping. And I think sonically, it's one of the best productions audibly, like sonically, the best sound. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Priest's voice is coming in solid and clear. And like everything is mixed really nice. You know what I'm saying? We put some time into this one.
Okay. Good looking AD. Yeah.
It's solid. And then I don't want to like give away the art, the artwork itself.
Oh yeah.
People are going to be buying the CD and the record, just as an art piece, as a collectible. So, because I don't know how many you're going to print, Priest. I think it's going to be like a limited thing, but like the artwork is kind of like a work of art on its own. So you'll be able to buy Priest's album and just put it on the wall, and you can have, it's art in itself. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a collectible.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Shout out to John Newsom, man. He came up with the artwork. You know, shout out to John Newsom, and all the producers. You know, CoverBoy, Marco Buddha, Unknown Source, AD. Who else worked on it? There's a whole bunch of. And shout out to Seasick who worked on it, and everybody that's on there and contribute in such ways. We got remixes coming. You know what I'm saying? I got Nepal on one of the remixes. Shout out.
Just to clarify, Elliot James, I did not do the artwork. We're saying John Newsom did the artwork. He's an American contemporary artist, born in 1978. I got him up on screen over here. But he's a world-class artist. This guy is legitimate.
Yep.
He did it all by hand.
Yeah, you got some pieces in the Bronx. No, not I said Bronx. Brooklyn Museum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I do know that. Yeah.
He has work in galleries and museums throughout the United States, and he's been featured in numerous publications and collections. So it's a very legitimate artist who had done this, the artwork for Priest's album. It's awesome.
Shout out to Coach Solomon. You on it? You on the album too?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Solo Gem.
Right. I made it there.
This is your debut as Solo Gem too.
Oh yeah,
right?
this is my debut, right?
Yeah.
Not my debut album, but my debut appearance. You know what I mean? So yeah. Feature. Oh yeah.
That's gonna be fire, man.
Let me know how y'all feel about it. You know.
There's several music videos that can be created from this album, but I'm not gonna give anything away.
So yeah, exactly. You on a song called what's the name of the song you on, Solid Gems? God Nature.
God Nature, yeah.
Yeah. God Nature. Word.
Yeah.
Where is it? Yeah, man. So yeah, the album is done. I'm happy. I'm happy. Excited. And it's something different. Yeah, Solo Gems. Shout out to Cap Jones, man. We're gonna be doing it soon. Yeah, I see you out there. Cap Jones and Kazo, and just throwing out some good music, putting up some good sounds for everybody to get into.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, I like the colors on it, man. It's just, for me, it's just the colors and the sound of it is very, it's going to get us thinking right, get us thinking in some good vibes,
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
It's almost like your build today, Salo.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. I definitely think it resonates. Yeah, it resonates with it because it's like, it's crazy how like nature that we ignore, but it's a beautiful cover. I mean, definitely just worth. It's worth a masterpiece in general. You know what I mean? There's
a cover. There's an inside cover, and then there's the back cover. So he did 3 pieces of artwork for this. It's gonna be.
You gotta show him the cover. Show him the cover.
I was gonna ask you if I have permission to do that. I didn't want to just put it on screen.
You show them the cover right now?
Non-access.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to leave that for a surprise?
Priest, the executive producer. So.
Executive produce.
That's you.
Oh.
All right, hold on. Let me get it.
Into the forest.
Okay, so I'm showing them just the front cover.
Vanilla ice cream. Hey.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Yep. Oh, wow. Crazy.
Into view.
He's he also did Raekwon's album. Is that it? That's the final version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the back to, yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. You see the little mushrooms there?
Yep. It's like a nature realm. Yeah, nature realm. I would say it.
Huh?
It's like a nature realm. Like this is like a whole nother world. You know
all
what I mean?
from hand, from scratch, and he incorporates parts of the album in it. Like titles of the songs are in there.
Mm-hmm.
Praise the Lord. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But y'all are gonna see the promotion.
Let me. Yeah, no doubt. What you said?
I said they're gonna see the promotions for all of this.
Oh yeah, man! Shout out to Ants. Ants just took it from the album. We got to put that on there. I forgot to put that on. We were so hyped throwing it out. But yeah, China Ants is from the album. Y'all get to hear that. Man, oh man. I heard you. Hold on, let me type somebody. Don't forget,
there's a very large version of this in a gallery. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? This isn't like just on a computer and shit. Like he painted this on the actual painting. Yeah, it's crazy.
You're probably in the Brooklyn Zoo. I mean Brooklyn Museum.
Huh? What you said?
It's probably in the Brooklyn Museum. You never know.
Exactly.
Could be there.
Yo, you ever went to the? You said the Brooklyn. Oh yeah. He had it out, and there was a display that they had out there. I was busy that day. They had it out in near Kansas.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're in the chat, just tell him where it's at. Because he watches the show all the time, man. Okay. Shout out to John.
Yeah, shout outs.
Yeah, John Newsom. He's always in the craft room. He came on the show one time. It was always lovely. And so all the guests that we did have, shout out.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Yeah. Everybody who came through and dropped some type of jewels, all through. Let me see. The cover reminded me of like a Planet of the Gods kind of, but
like Narnia, like a Narnia type of.
Yeah, but it's a little different.
I like how the song titles. You can see the song. I like how you can see song titles within the artwork.
Yeah,
like the owl and the spider, and you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, pull it back up because those are songs. Yeah, that's what he was on point with that.
Yeah, because it's
and there's even a little hidden gem up in there. Nepal told me about. You see the little dragonfly on his head? Pull over to that tree over there in the corner.
Right?
Yeah, it's like he got some little hidden gems in there. Shout out to ESL, man. We ain't see him in a long time. Shout out to that brother. I remember he used to always put like little codes in there. Well, let them figure it out that for a minute. This album means a lot to me because it's like for my soul. It's something that I always wanted to do. And I finally got the chance to do it. I always wanted to incorporate. I love nature, and I love ants. Me and my sister was just talking about ants, the leaf-cutting ants, the bullet ant, the trapjaw. The trapjaw ant. You ever saw the trapjaw ant?
I don't think so. Nah.
They're a little funny. So they bite each other. They bite so hard they pop up in the air. Do flips. Yeah, they got something about them. It's like they bite and they bounce.
Wow, that's crazy. Actually,
that's the trap jaw.
I look at ants. Ants are small, so I'll just be like, oh, you know what I mean?
Well, stare them long enough, you can see their name. Stare giants. Yeah, the dragonfly. Yeah, dragonflies remind me of love too, even though they're a little vicious. But you can always check them out near ponds.
Yo, the detail he did, man, is incredible.
Yeah, shout out to John. Yeah, the details is lovely.
Yeah, that's
all from hand, man.
That's beautiful, yo. It was crazy though. It resonates because this is actually what I was even talking about today. Like it's that journey of life. It's almost like you're looking at it through the cover, but it shows you what true beauty is in the world. You know what I mean?
Got you.
The animals, the fruits, the trees, the leaves, the wind, the sky, like all that type of stuff,
Yeah. So we got the hourglass to turn, and the original paintings for the cover of Forest of Happy Ever After was recently on display. And my camera goes down, so it was on display at the Mark Art Center in Wichita, Kansas. Salute.
What a perfect springtime album, man.
Yeah.
We need it, man. We ain't talking about getting that Guam, shooting this dude up and bang, bang, man. Take a break, man. Take a break and breathe some air. Take a break. Come up, man. Drink some. The last time you had some lemonade, you take the screw face off. Smile in your picture. Right. It's getting older, man. Like, come on, man. Every picture you got to be like you. Mean muggy.
Nah, yeah, you're right. I'll give you that one. Man. I'll give you that one. Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Sometimes it's not necessary. They kind of put that vibe out there. I wanted to go back to say something too, like AD, which is kind of dark. It's a little weird though. Still on the subject. You talk about cooking, right?
Yeah.
The wine, when you cook with the wine represents the blood because you're not actually eating the whatever you're eating, the flesh. You drinking the wine. That's blood. It gets kind of crazy with there, but I'm just saying that it's a type of flow because the wine knows that too. That's why it's always good of a little meal or something like that.
You talking about red wine?
Kind of dark. I am Dracula too.
Red wine specifically.
Talking about red wine. You eat it on dinner. Its color is blood, man.
Yeah. Nah, red wine's great though.
Dracula, man. Dracula. The only thing about Dracula, he always pulled the chick though. He didn't have no heart to beat.
He was a smooth guy.
But Dracula take a chick, not staring at her with some. That's why I had to do the beet juice.
It's the mastery of seduction that I think. Yeah, I think Dracula had like the mastery of seduction. He probably just knew how to look into the soul. You feel me?
She's Africa's Dracula.
It's the real truth.
It's Dracula.
Yeah,
and Dracula had no heart. He had no heart, but he somehow he get the ladies to love him. But he had no heart. He just wanted to bite their neck.
Yeah, I think it's that eye contact. I think he kind of told us something that low key because all women love eye contact. That's the number one truth.
Yeah,
and he would look into the soul too. Like I mean that's how I look at it.
That Dracula was a little freaky because he bites when he bites guys on the. No, for real. Right. Because I couldn't be a dude. How do you bite a dude on the neck? Like it's like, what you holding him?
It's Dracula.
He can't get out. And he just want to shake my teeth in your neck.
Yo,
I can see a girl, you know what I mean? Because he probably gassed it up, like, come to my crib and like, just talk to her like, I usually don't eat good meals, big meals. I don't eat because you couldn't really have it because Dracula don't eat, right?
I actually really don't know. I really don't know what
No, Dracula don't eat food.
He drink blood though.
Yeah,
he drink
but
blood.
Notice that he have a big table. He always have a big table. Dracula always have all type of food. And Bram Stoker's Dracula has a big table of food. And it's looking so good, but he never eats. It's to suit the guest up.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I think we want to build on this. Yeah, he invites people. He's always rich because the real Dracula, what was his name? He was a Dracul.
Okay.
He was a warrior, but he was an emperor. The movie Bram Stoker's Dracula, we didn't put that on the album, AD. We never put that on Horoscope. But the Night Out with Dracula, Bram Stoker, he was very rich. Okay. He'll get you to your crib and he'll feed you all your desires. Yes. Good look. His name was Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad the Impaler? Oh, he's a dope name.
Yeah, he's a real dude. Yeah, that's dope, right? What up? What's good, Vlad?
Vlad the Impaler. Yeah. That's
hold
crazy.
Hold on, that makes me think of Vlad TV.
Oh. Probably something to that, right? Deeper meaning.
Yeah, the Vlad the Impaler.
Wow.
Yeah, good looking, y'all.
Maybe.
Somebody said Drake. Yeah, Drake. Huh?
No, he was good. That's good. I was gonna change the topic a little bit.
Oh, go ahead. Shoot,
no. I was gonna just say Dracula. I was like, yo, he probably eat the food. He probably give them food because it does something to the blood. Maybe it gives some taste to it. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, it's something to it. You know what I'm saying? Something too, like Frankenstein with the little. I think it's the German he was made by the doctor. That was actually the doctor who created that monsters, because he was the first like monster mind. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was named after his doctor Frankenstein. So yeah, Dracula would Now don't get me wrong. Watch this, y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all. You might throw a bomb. Dracula and vampires are different. Dracula was a real person. Vampire, that takes you back into ancient Kemet. Like when you deal with vampires, because anybody saw the movie Queen of the Damned?
Nah.
It was never my kind of movie to
see. With
Aaliyah?
Really, yeah,
I love Aaliyah, but it was not the type of movie that I was excited to see.
I love Dracula movies. Anything dealing with vampires and Dracula, yo. Aaliyah is so she was queen. What was it? Akasha? Like the Akashic records. She was the queen. Well, she was in Egypt. You got to see Queen of the Damned.
Okay, Queen of the Damned.
I said, yes, sir. Check out Queen of the Damned. She was Egyptian. She was an Egyptian queen that came back. She was the Lord of the vampires for Lestat. I think the nigga name was what's the nigga name? The preacher got so good. He said, "What's the nigga name in the church? What's the nigga? It was Peter, John, and what's the nigga name? I don't know."
Right.
Lestat. Her name was Queen Akasha, I think.
Queen Akasha.
Now I was born. I know he on it. He said, what he said?
Nah, he said because we missed out on the movie. We ain't see it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got to go back and see Queen of the Damned, and you'll see why she was a queen, because the mummies. There's a correlation with the mummies and the zombies. I think the curse of Tut or the mummy curse was the zombie coming back, because if you touch, they said if you unearth the kings, and that's wrong too. They be out there unearthing all these, talking about, look at him, they don't want to be unearthed. They do. See, people would think that they lived in history and they knew it. No, they lived in the now. They was not, and I mean now people think it's like all of them back then was going, yo, we history, right?
Right.
They had things that were older than them. They probably had archaeologists back then. That dug up things in their time, or thinkers of archaeologists. Thinkers like, damn, I wonder what came before us.
So
there wasn't no point of just human mind is crazy, man. I don't want to get to that. I need another. Hold on. I might need 2 shots of espresso, slow drip with cold brew, and mix that in there. And then put 1 cake of pure. You ever heard of pure tea?
Purity?
It's called pure.
Purity.
It's like an Earl.
Purity.
You can pull that pure. It's like smoking. It's almost like mezcal of tequila. Mezcal is a different type of taste of tequila when it's the original form of tequila, but pull up pure tea.
Purity. Okay.
I don't even know how to spell that.
P-E-R-U, or like Peru, or P-E.
Purity.
U-R.
I would say P-U-R. I don't know. I mean, that's what I would probably say. Oh, purity.
Yeah.
Nah.
Pure.
It's like a tea.
I'm going to that. Yes. Nepal just hit me. Her name. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Her name. Okay, I'm gonna get back to her. Let me drop this because we right on this. What you said? I'm gonna bring that up.
Oh no, we just we're looking for it.
Now listen, you go to a tea ceremony. I don't want no one getting kicked out. You sit amongst the grandmasters and they come in there with the long white beard. You come and they offer you that tea. You want to drink that tea. That's the real tea. That dark tea right there, is smoky.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's very smoky. It doesn't taste all. You got to develop the taste for it. It's black almost. It's called per.
Okay.
Shout out to my man Jason. He out there probably drinking it right now. He in China.
Yeah, I gotta get on my new level of tea. So that's definitely. What's
AD
this like?
is funny. AD said, I'm gonna pull out some sugar.
I mean, if it needs it, is how to break a pu'er tea cake.
Hey.
Oh, it's like the white tea. It's like
yeah.
I got you.
Those are tea cakes. Now listen, for our private collection, I'm not gonna. I want everybody to graduate into I'll show them some of my private collections of teas. You have to start off. I don't want nobody on Lipton. I'm sorry, I'm banging on Lipton again. I told you about Lipton with that sweeping up the stuff from the ground and giving you one leaf broken up into a whole bunch of pieces and then putting it in a piece of cloth and telling you that's Lipton. It don't run like that. You ain't drinking tea yet.
Yeah.
You gotta have your tea loose. There's a lot of tea experts out there. There's a lot of teachers out there, teachers, and you can meet them at your local tea spot. India was very good with tea also.
Right.
But we know that Japan and China, China, because I don't want to get nobody upset. Let me bring out Akasha.
So
her name was Akasha. Go ahead.
I was gonna say this.
The right time for this. This is right. She was a Hindu god. Oh, I just want to say this. Akasha was a Hindu god.
Okay.
Let me tell you something about India. India is very, very old and ancient, yo. It rivals a lot of cultures. I don't want to slop off on that, but they have a lot of rich history. And I like them, like the Asians. A lot of people did good things of preserving their history. And then some ancient kingdoms didn't even care. It was just there. They didn't care about preserving it. But you got to think about that time. They had grandmothers back then. They said, damn, grandma, they call, tell us about your time. And I'm talking about ancient Mesopotamia or ancient Kemet. They was like, hey, listen to the old man talk.
Wow.
Tell us about, talk to the elder Dogon. Who taught you again? I just put it that way.
I got you.
Brothers be walking around in a cosmic state. This is the whole thing. You're conscious. We're moving in the vehicles that is not you. We are moving in vehicles that is not us. Higher planes. We're that video joystick. I hate to turn this, but I told you the tea is potent that I'm drinking.
Oh,
I'm not drinking. This is not Lipton, yo.
Nah.
The tea that I'm getting right now is off the chain. You can't be sitting up here talking regular. You know what I'm saying? Y'all drinking that tea, and next thing you know, you're getting fired because the sugar, the blood sugar done went up.
What tea are you drinking?
I'm drinking Bamudan. You have to say it that way too.
Bamudan.
Yeah, Bamudan.
I give you credit though. You know why? Because you're the first person I knew that was actually drinking enhanced new tea, like teas that is actual natural. You know what I mean? Because you get the Lipton teas, the ginger teas, and all that. But you was actually the one that actually go to like the Asians and really get the ones in the back. You feel me? The white teas, the oolong tea. I'm like, you're the first person who taught me that.
No doubt.
So I'll give you that
no
one.
Doubt, son. When you ask for the tea and then they kind of carry and then two more people come out. Just to look at you from behind the curtain. That's the kind of tea that you got to ask for.
Word.
You ask for tea and they throw the box at you. Oh yeah, we got that right here. Come on, just give us the money.
Baimudan.
No. There's a tea that's given to emperors. That was only for the first, just like royal jelly. See, certain bees just don't. There's a levels to it.
Right.
You could be a worker bee, but the queen bee she eats a certain meal. What is it called?
I don't know.
It's only for her.
Royal jelly?
I think that's it.
It's royal jelly? Okay.
Somebody was on here talking about don't eat bees. Bees be eating their throw up.
You said, they don't eat bees?
They eat our throw up. Yeah.
They're saying bees or are they saying honey?
I think they mean
birds regurgitate. Huh? What you said?
Honey or bees?
No, man, it's all good. Honey, let me tell you something. There's a species called the honey badger. Don't listen to that. He loves honey. He's not a bee.
Right.
Bears love honey too, and so do we. That golden. That's why the movie Bee was one of my favorite movies. He said, "Why is there a bear? Y'all selling our product, but why is there a bear on our product? Bears hate bees." He said, "We work so hard for this."
That's funny. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and then here's the bear getting all the credit for it.
It's funny how like
said, what? Yeah, I'm drinking some Hoppo. I'm on my fifth. I don't know what steep I'm on.
Oh,
so you're drinking the Bai Mudan tea, the Chinese tea from the young leaves and buds of the Camellia sinensis plant. I'm just reading it.
Yes, there you go.
So that is rich in antioxidants, boosts the immune system, anti-inflammatory, promotes relaxation, and supports healthy skin.
Oh wow!
There you go.
That is the Bai Mudan tea.
That's a white tea.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. All right, that makes sense.
Peony.
Okay.
Peony tea. Yeah.
I understand. It's something about white tea.
Yeah, exactly.
It's something about
Sometimes
white tea.
They put extra names on it, white peony. So they're like the Iron Goddess.
Oh yeah, the Iron Goddess. Iron Goddess is fire. But Master Choice is another world. Master Choice is another world. That's my favorite one.
Master's Choice.
Master's Choice. Yeah. It's an oolong
step
tea.
into the tea house with Master Choice.
Yeah, that's a whole nother type.
You say that, they're gonna sit you down right there. Say, yeah, you know anything.
Yeah, nah. It's like a clean high. That's how I would describe it. It's like a clean high.
Master's Choice is produced by Ahmad Tea, a British tea company founded in 1886.
No, not that one.
That's Master's
It's called
Choice.
Iron Goddess also. That's another. Let's just go back to the original name.
Okay.
Iron Goddess.
Iron Goddess?
Yeah, because see, just like the movies, Chinese, they
rebrand
the English version, but the original version, because they have 2 names and 3 names to it. So the original name is called Iron Goddess Tea.
I hear you. They do the same thing with cannabis strains.
Yeah, cannabis, right? Exactly. You got that gorilla? Good.
Right.
Iron Goddess, also known as Tie Guan Yin, is a type of oolong tea originated from the Fujian province of China.
Yeah, see, they talk about British now. See how we just caught. You see how they flip it?
Yo, you knew that though. You knew that. Semi-oxidized tea. It means it falls somewhere between green and black tea in terms of oxidation level. Flavor is a very complex profile, floral, fruity, and nutty flavors.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, that's true. I believe that.
The aroma.
It's one of the best teas. I have Iron Goddess here. And listen, we should do some Iron Goddess in the red pack.
Yeah, Iron Goddess in the crib.
It's crazy how many different types of tea there are. It's amazing how many different types of tea there are. It reminds me of all the different strains of cannabis and all the different effects they have. Same with teas.
Hey, if everybody in the craft room right now, if y'all already brewed up, let's get a tea ceremony going on right quick. AD, I mean, we could definitely do that.
Yeah, I don't even have the.
Somebody said mushroom tea. Yeah, you could do the mushroom tea.
Yeah, you can really flex tea if you really know what you're doing. You can really flex tea if you know what you're really doing. You know what I mean? Like put some cinnamon, ginger, lemon. You know what I mean? You could mix that in your own self. Good, natural though. It's natural though. You know what I mean?
See, but what you're talking about is herbal tea.
Okay.
That's what you asked. It's solid with it. Herbal teas, anything you put outside the leaf, it's going to be herbal, because now you like, man, let the liquor from this bark come out. The all rich oils from the heat. But see, if you got a certain type of water, you don't even have to heat it up. It'll just come out because the water. So like there's certain waters like that would just draw it out, and it'd probably take a couple of days. That's another subject we'll talk. I know there's some tea masters probably in the audience.
Right, we losing them. They on Lipton still.
No lip.
Yeah,
no lip.
still
No lip. No.
What's up with your Lord Son ceremonial grade?
Lipton hate me.
What's up with your
matcha tea? One of my boys said, "Don't stop banging on Lipton like that." But
What's up with your Lord Son?
I have Lord Son tea. You can show them. I still have some. I have a lot.
Oh, you
Maybe
do?
no limited edition. I'm saying when I say a lot, I say I have like 8 left.
Right.
So go grab them right now.
So you have limited amount. So get these now before they sell out, y'all. At Killah Priest.
There's a place we're gonna do. Yeah, there's a place around where I'm at now that's matcha up. Matcha man. I wanna be a matcha man.
So you have 8 more left. Y'all make sure you go to KillahPriest.tv.
Buy it tonight.
And buy them because only 8 more.
And get on that Patron. My bag. I mean, Patreon.
Yeah.
He said Patron.
He said Patron.
You thinking the wrong thing.
Follow me on Patron.
Yo, I'm flowing right now.
Nah, it's all good.
That's some good ass tea. I want what you drinking.
Yo, I swear.
I got. Hold on, let me.
Like I said, those certain teas he knows, it'll make you feel drunk. That's the crazy thing. Like I was like, yo, I've never had tea that would make me feel drunk or high. Like it's crazy. Thinking tea's supposed to be soothing for your soul, but nah, that'll be enhancing.
I mean, if it's able to, increase dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, raise your endorphins, like there's so many effects that alcohol or cannabis can do that teas can do too, but at a much probably modest type of effect.
It's different styles, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
because if you're smoking weed, but when you drinking tea, it's the oils from the leaf, so it's a lot different, you know what I mean? So that's how I'll break it down.
It's probably much more steady.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah, coffee. Nothing like coffee. I have you be sitting up there talking about. No, it goes this way, man. Listen, talking a little bit more speedy.
Coffee's raising your adrenaline and cortisol. Coffee's just basically raising your adrenaline and your cortisol.
Like
right. It's just bringing you up.
Tea is a handshake. Coffee's a high five.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yo, that's good.
That's a good one. Word.
Handshake lasts a little longer. It's the cat. Yeah, it's a certain thing. The L-theanine, and sometimes you can have a good conversation over it because they have a teaspoon. You know what I mean? You can have a good conversation over food. Sometimes the more I talk, the more I eat.
Okay.
You ever felt like that? Like in a good conversation, and there's very good food there, and you're having a good conversation, and you're like, damn, okay, I'm bring some more food. This is good.
Yeah. That's why most businesses are always ran over a dinner. Most times. You know what I mean? That's how most things get done. You know what I mean? Big
big
meetings, the real intimate ones, because that's intimate. We go into a dinner, enjoying food and talking something. You know what I mean?
There's something ceremonial about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why when you take a girl on a date, that's where you typically do is a dinner. You know what I mean? Something that it breaks down the character.
Yeah.
You could get to know the person.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, y'all sit at dinner. That's where that's where the whole, because you try to, it's like the tug of score, or this way because you're trying to impress her. Well, she's trying to find out about you, and you're trying to. Is that all but behind that dinner table? And I like Richard Pryor did a skit on it very long ago when they were eating food, and it's from the Richard Pryor show, and he was like putting food in his mouth and smeared all over his face. And what was the lady name? It was a lady comedian that was with him. She was doing it. They were crawling over the table. It's real funny from the Richard Pryor. Rest in peace to Richard Pryor from the Richard Pryor show.
Yeah, I always feel like dinner's always a good time to you see the character, like you see the person, you know what I mean? Like you might like the girl, she might be attractive or whatever, but like, yo, you see how she is as a person, how she carries herself, you know what I mean? That's how I typically do it when I'm in. It's like an interview in my sense,
Yeah, I had this girl. She wanted to go to the Boiling Crab. You ever heard of the Boiling Crab?
The Boiling Crab? It sounds like
it's like a seafood type spot. I'm not a big seafood guy, but I'm like, all right, that's where you want to go. Let's go. So we go into this spot, and then they put a tablecloth of paper. I'm like, what's with this tablecloth? Is this the kids' table? Are you gonna give us crayons? And then she orders this big old bag of freaking crab.
Oh, okay. It's
crab
seafood
legs.
boil. Yeah, it's a seafood boil.
And she's been there before. I never been there before. You know what I'm saying? I ordered the fried fish. I didn't know what else to get.
Yeah,
I got like a little fish fillet. I'm like, give me whatever's close to the McFish fillet.
Right.
I had my little thing, but then she had this. It was like a plastic bag of crab legs. And there's these utensils, and she's cracking open the sides and ripping shit out. And she's wearing a bib.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And she's tearing shit up. It looks like a massacre.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh, what is this?
It's a seafood boil.
And she's like,
yeah, it's a seafood boil.
And she got like prawns or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, what is this shit?
Yeah,
it was so bloody. And her hands were just all just nasty. She's just eating on this shit. I'm like, I don't think this is the girl for me.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, it's funny.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I thought she was a Libra. Turns out her moon's in Cancer and she loves crustaceans. Oh my God. I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna keep her in the friend zone because I can't eat with this chick.
I mean, it's actually something to that. I always say like seafood in a woman, like I feel like there's something to that. It's sexual. It's a little sexual.
I'm sure other guys liked it.
Yeah, I mean, like it's definitely something
She's
sexual.
not for me, but the bloody hands and the way she ate was just. It was such a massacre. It was like such a mess. I'm over here with my fork and knife, like, ugh.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not for me.
Seafood boys could be a little crazy. You know what I mean?
Man,
that's why they give you gloves. She didn't have no gloves.
She didn't have no gloves. She was savage.
Oh, she
went in just tearing stuff out and like.
I like to call her level 1,000. She's a level 1,000 right there. You don't want to mess with no level 1,000 right there. That's so crazy.
Hold up. Hey, I'm about to send you something. I sent you something in your WhatsApp. I want you to play that for the audience. What if you sat down and your chick went like this? You went out to take her for a date, and look, watch these nails, y'all. I want you to play this so everybody see.
I feel like
you saw the Hennessy nails.
Nah, hold on. We still looking at it. It's loading. Oh wow.
I mean, I like a girl with some long nails.
It depends how long though.
Not like this though.
It's a certain level.
Oh, she got claws.
Yeah. Go ahead, play it.
I'm gonna cut the music just in case there's copyright issues.
She making like.
This
is a Hennessy. Oh, this is a Hennessy nail.
Oh, she making nails.
Oh wow.
Hennessy nail, but check out.
Oh Lord.
Check it out.
Oh Lord. Nah, that's crazy.
Hold up. Where's the part where she take off the top and pour it in a cup?
Yeah, we still.
Hold on, I had to reset.
Yeah, we still waiting for it.
I was trying to scroll in.
Yo,
and your girl,
she ejects
came
it.
Up to me with some Hennessy nails filled with real Henny. Oh
wow. Wow.
What?
That's.
Look at that. You want a shot of that?
Yo. I don't think I want the shot of that. To be honest, I take it straight from the bottle, but that's a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's a little crazy. I don't think I'm taking that girl on another date. I'll be very honest.
Mean,
the Hennessy nail though, but she expects you to drink it though.
Yeah,
she expects you to drink it though. Like she's like, look what I did.
It's a small red flag.
Oh, I think this is a big one.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on how everything else of her measures out.
She actually took the time to learn how to do this though. Like she took the time to learn.
I could let that slide.
Yeah, you could let that slide.
I could let that slide.
I don't think I could. I feel like that's not a second date.
I mean, I'll make note of it.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm not gonna
write
it off.
She pours the Henny out of her nail into the cup.
I think that's the crazy part.
Yeah, it's like, yo. Now, if we was on a date and she did that, because I'm getting Shanae vibes. Because
he said, I'll drink it. No, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, no, baby, you ain't even got to buy the hand, dog. I got it with me.
Nah.
And how you put the screw on it?
No.
Yo, some of these women, man, today is crazy, yo. Dating is off the hook.
Yo. I can only imagine.
It's a conversation piece.
Yeah. You know what I'm upset about? It should have been a tequila.
A tequila?
Tequila?
Oh, man.
I'm just joking. But
I mean,
you don't put out the hit dog.
If that's all she drinks is what she has in her nail, that's all right. It just depends on how drunk she gets in general.
Juice gotta be a ghetto drink. Yeah.
Oh, it gotta be a hood drink.
Hood drink.
Throw some hypnotic in there.
Hypnotic. Oh,
you gotta throw hypnotic. You gotta throw hypnotic in there, right?
Man, all the dark liquors are just just turn you into something else, man. It's a whole other experience.
I think you said the I think that's they had the green Henny, right?
What they call that? The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, the Incredible Hulk. That's a ghetto drink.
Yeah, that's Incredible.
You killed it with hypnotic though.
Oh, that's
because he always left a little slime. He's like a little slime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give him more sugar.
Yeah.
Yo, if y'all in the craft room, the show. I mean, yes. What's your number one hood drink?
Number one drink.
I know the stupid one, the redheaded slut.
He's got wild names like that too. But hood drink, hood drinks is just basic mixology though. It's funny though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went somewhere. They got smooth. They put a egg, egg inside the
drink. Egg white.
A raw egg. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I forgot what it does for the drink. Like an egg white is supposed to like do something. I think. Like
froth it up. I
forgot. I think it's something. I forgot what it was. I remember studying it and then I forgot what it was. I probably put it in my notes, but I gotta look for that. That's too much. But yeah, egg white.
Boxers be drinking eggs. Remember those boxers used to drink 6 or 7 eggs.
Yeah.
Rocky. I think it do something, and then you read the consuming raw eggs is not.
Raw egg yolk can be good, but raw egg whites, I think you got to cook the egg whites.
Right, you gotta cook it.
Yeah.
You said raw egg whites?
But people drink it. But people drink it though.
The yolk is cool to be raw.
Yeah.
Raw
egg yolk is cool, but raw egg white,
yeah.
Gotta cook that part.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. It's mixed with drinks. That's typically what is mixed with drinks.
Egg white is the food for the yellow?
Nah, that's just pure protein and tryptophan and all that. And the egg whites. All the nutrients are in the yolk.
Yeah, the yolk has cholesterol. You got like it got all that type of
gotta get the choline, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's deficient.
I switched up. I switched up a little bit. I still be doing my egg whites, but I heard anything's possible because I don't believe nothing that they say. The FDA, 1 minute this is wrong, 1 minute, and then the next thing is that's right. Then,
it depends on who you're following and what your goals are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because they're all correct, but they have different goals, different outcomes, different styles. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You just got to choose with what works for you.
Everything's a balance. I've always said like if you take it into health, everything's a balance. Never overtake, never undertake. That's my philosophy in anything in general. But
you gotta experiment.
Yeah,
see what works for you.
Yeah, you gotta know your body, know yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how you get overweight sometimes. Hey man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Watching that, man.
Crazy though. Now that nail was wild though. I ain't gonna lie. That's something that I would never even expect to see that.
You wanna go on a date?
She pulled out on a date. It'd be crazy.
I got the hen dog right here.
Yo, that would be that's definitely a good talking point though. I definitely like to make conversation. That's definitely the first thing I would be like. So what's that about? Like how you get started into making nails with drinks on them?
It's just you know, look, some nice long nails on a girl looks good when she's moving her hair around. Like it does add a little sense of sophistication and class if she's doing it appropriately. You know what I mean? If it matches, it even looks good. But when they have something bulky like a bottle, and then she puts that through her hair, and you see her moving her hands around with it, that's where it starts to look a little overboard.
Yeah, it's just not sexy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it looks clunky. It looks like something's not right with that. Like, like you got finger cancer or some shit because something coming out of there. That's not, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like a girl with nice nails at the right length, it looks nice.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But every guy has different preferences though.
Yeah.
Every guy has different preferences. I'm not saying you gotta follow what I like. You know what I mean? If you like the long fingertip nails, then be my guest. But not my style. That's not what I like.
There's a certain length for each girl. It's just right.
Our king, all the CashApp is in the CashApp is in the link. You get Solo Jones.
Oh yeah. My Cash App, yeah. Cash App, it should be $Solomon Reed 4. If you have any questions, could be any small donation. You know what I mean, and it could be working on the wisdom of Solomon a little bit more, and I could build more on that. You know what I mean, so. Hit up the Cash App, and stop requesting. I keep getting requests. I'm not sending out nothing.
And you can do a public, you can do like a public question, or they can do a private question.
Yeah.
So if it's public, it could be something that you give them a shout out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If it's private, then that's just between you.
Yeah. If you don't want me to talk about it, on air or nothing like that, I could talk about it in general, and give my 2 cents and my advice, because I'm typically good with situations and people and everything like that. So. You can just talk about sports. I'm big on sports and everything like that. So whatever you want to talk about.
Those are your topics: sports, relationships, motivation,
life, health, working out.
Yeah, that's another thing too, because you've done what, football?
Yeah, I played football. Yeah, played football in college and high school. I ran track. And, all that type of stuff. I know what it means to be an athlete. You know what I mean? And even if you have kids, right? If you have kids and maybe they going through something that you probably don't understand, then maybe I could help out in that situation. Any donation would be nice, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Solomon's Cash App's in the description, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Those shout outs, you know what I mean? I'm always they said Long Island iced tea. I like that one. That's probably my favorite. I won't lie on that one.
There's a Long Island and there's a Long Beach.
There's a Long Beach?
Yeah. The Long Beach iced tea just has Coke instead of cranberry juice. So Long Island iced tea has cranberry. Long Beach iced tea has Coke instead of cranberry.
That's actually different, no, because I could have sworn it was Coke for Long Island.
Oh, Coke has Long Island?
Yeah, Coke has Long Island.
Okay, then the Long Beach has cranberry.
So, Long Beach has cranberry.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I went to Cal State Long Beach.
Okay.
Around there in those spots, they had the Long Beach iced tea.
Ooh.
That's an option. I knew that was a difference. I just didn't know which one because, man, I couldn't handle any one of those drinks, man. It's too much. It's a compilation of alcohols. You know what I mean?
It's a party.
In one drink. It's like you're not even supposed to be mixing drinks.
Right.
If you're having tequila, you need to stick with tequila for the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you're having vodka, you should stick with vodka for the rest of the night. You get a Long Island iced tea, you're getting like a combination of things.
Oh, you're getting everything. You're getting gin, tequila, rum. Yo, man.
No. I can't be messing with that.
Another one too is a rum punch, but rum punch is not really a hood drink. That's really an actual mix. In
the fraternities, because I used to DJ frat parties, they had what's called jungle juice.
Oh yeah,
you already know.
Yeah, that's jungle juice. That's just everything.
You never know what the hell is in that.
That's just everything.
I don't want to have any of that. I don't have my.
That's college though. That's college days, to be honest. Like college was crazy.
I'm just happy I survived, yo. Happy I survived.
Hey man. Happens. Freshman year? Yeah, freshman year. It would be crazy.
I mean, you have to experience those things.
Yeah, you know.
Then you learn from it later.
Yeah, college was a wild time. Had good times.
What y'all talking about?
Oh, we was talking about we was just talking about drinks in college and all that type of stuff. We was talking about the nail step. You know what I mean?
College is great. Birthday cake.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that. Come on, you gotta get out of here. Give me a real. What's a birthday cake? It tastes like, this chocolate cake.
Man, I can't even eat birthday cake.
16 years old. I never used to dabble around too much, but I taste birthday cake back then. And it had I don't know how you make birthday cake.
You're talking about the drink.
Huh?
You're talking about the drink called birthday cake, right?
Yeah, it's called chocolate. They had chocolate cake. And it tastes like a chocolate cake. I think it's Bailey's.
Yeah.
Something.
Interesting.
Imagine a drink called spaghetti. You want to drink that?
Anything? What's that? The Bloody Mary? I want nothing. No drinks with tomatoes.
Tomatoes, right?
I want nothing with. I want nothing to do with that.
They just put V8.
Yeah.
They got V8 in the bar.
I'm not doing that. I want to enjoy my drink.
It's supposed to be like a hangover cure. If you have a hangover, you're supposed to have a Bloody Mary.
I heard that too.
But that's just because it has a gang of salt. You might as well just have some ramen.
All right, eat pizza.
Yeah, you might as well have some pizza.
You know what I mean? That's mine.
You want the best hangover cure or the best coconut water. That's it.
Okay.
I can see that. It's very hydrating.
Okay.
Coconut water will bring you back to life.
Got some electrolytes in there.
You know, this might sound this might be a weird one, but beer. That's another one. Like from a hangover, it actually does help.
Yeah, because you're drinking more alcohol.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah, but it settles it. Like, you know what I mean? You might feel
helps you taper off for the day, I'm sure.
Yeah. So
I can't be drinking no beer at all.
Nah, yeah. Not really
I was back in the day.
Best groups. Oh, beer. Yeah, I'm much more of a, like I keep saying, I'm much more of a wine guy. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah, I'm more of a wine guy.
It's more classy. You like the red wine or the white wine?
I'm a red wine guy now. You know what I mean? I was a white wine, but...
Do you have a preference on red wine?
Not really. I mean, I would like it be a little dry, a little sweet. Not too sweet, though. It's a certain balance I like. Yeah,
Yeah, for cooking, I use the Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir. Must be like a dry...
I think so. It's good for pasta sauce.
Probably like a dry. That makes sense.
Yeah. I got a pasta night.
Yeah. Are you reading the chat?
Yeah, just looking at it. I mean, it's a therapeutic thing. I exercise.
Yeah.
Going up on the side.
Yeah, I know. I'll be looking at it. I'll be trying not to pay attention sometimes. I'll be like, all right, let me
Yeah, you definitely get caught.
Yeah,
caught
you get caught up in it.
Kind of there. Now I'm really squinting because I'm trying to read. It's real small, so I can't read them. So I look over.
Oh, because it's on the phone, right?
Huh?
You're on the phone or the laptop or something?
What you said?
Because you're on the phone or laptop?
I think it's on a laptop.
Laptop.
Laptop? Okay, you're on a laptop? All right.
Yeah,
okay. I thought it was because of the phone, but all right. Cool.
No, but it's a smaller version. Just so I can't see the little stuff over here. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, man, that's how it goes, We got different type of drinks. We got different type of, at the end of the day, that's what life is about, is to have fun, but also make the world a better place than it was before we got here.
Yeah.
Enhance and put something to it. I can tell I'm about to close that.
Nah.
When you approaching that car.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. What's the number one things that people say before trying to get people out their house?
I'm about to catch ya. Just it's like you get up a little bit to situate, like, all right, I'm out of here.
Real quick.
Everyone has their style.
Yeah, that's like me. You start nodding your head, you're like, all right, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later.
I always start with whelp.
Yep. Oh, the whelp is my.
I'll be like, whelp.
Yeah.
Start to stretch.
It's always a stretch. It's always a stretch, though.
Yeah.
It's always a stretch. That's the crazy part about it. You're always like, all right.
Yeah. There's a SpongeBob meme about that where he's like, I'm up.
Yeah.
What you got going on tomorrow?
Yeah, bro. You start asking what's going on tomorrow, stuff like that. Wow.
Or what if you're trying to kick somebody out? Ooh. Like in the morning when it's time for her to leave.
So
I'd be like, so what you about to do?
Oh yeah, that's a very straightforward one.
You think evolution started? Don't they know that by now?
You gotta look on your phone and be like, oh, it's 2:00. I gotta catch this thing.
What you about to? You want me to get your Uber? You want me to get your Uber now, or you need 5 minutes?
Yo, it's never smooth. It's always out of nowhere. Wow, it's 12:00. I gotta catch that thing at 3. Yo, I gotta get ready.
That's some chicken.
Yo, man. Oh yeah. Or you gotta phone the friend. The phone the friend is the funnest one. That's you gotta phone a friend. You gotta phone a friend. You gotta text a friend, right? And tell them like, yo.
You talking about
call me and tell me some news.
Desperate measures.
Yeah.
You talking about somebody, you talking about a couch in your crib.
Yo,
somebody
man.
just sitting there.
Yo, man, I just got jumped. Oh. You gotta play it off. Like, oh, word, I'll be right over there in 5 minutes.
Have somebody shoot through the window.
That's an escape.
Yeah. That's for desperate times, definitely.
That's an escape right there. That's
I just got shot. Yeah. I'll take you to the hospital. I'll wait right here with you.
Yeah. But only certain friends can pull that off, though. Not everybody can pull that off. Only certain friends can. I mean, like,
I can't front too much, man. I'm just too honest. I'm not a good.
I'm very honest. Yeah.
You eating Cheetos? Hey, remember the chicken?
Oh yeah.
There's some experts that's been used to. They got mileage on them when you try to kick them out, stuff like that. They're trying to hang on. They hold on. what you got going on tomorrow? They be like, nothing.
Yeah.
Yo, they get in, man. Bird. Well, anyway, Yo, this is a conclusion, man. This has been a great build today. For everybody who came through, anybody new. I know I hate to cut it like this, right? We having such a great time.
True.
Okay. Not doing this song promotion?
Huh?
I'm not doing the song promotion today?
Yeah, we're gonna do some promotion.
Okay.
This is his segue.
This is us segueing off. Okay. Can I say a couple words before
go ahead.
we segue? Just want to say, it's the journey, like Wisdom of Solomon today was about like the journey of life. And like my dad said, like appreciate life, understand what's going on, and put resources back into the world, because that's what we're all put on this world to do. And pay attention to the world, you know what I mean? It's really distracting with all the outside distractions with work and other things in life and family and all that type of stuff. But like appreciate it and understand that we all on this earth to do something, and just put some resources back to the world and love it. You know what I mean? That's the main part. So that was it.
That was good, Salah. We definitely gotta play something from Forrest. Yeah. All this talk, man. Where Knowledge Born at, man? Let's get ready to start this.
Yeah, Knowledge Born, if you're listening, go ahead and join.
I got some bomb food.
Okay.
All right.
We only have a few song promotions too.
Okay.
So we now. God willing. Somebody said God willing, man. God willing.
Yeah, God willing.
Peace, yo. God willing. It's another one. Mouth flood. I'm dipping. Shout out to Dave Flores in the building.
Oh yeah, shout out.
China Ants lives on. The China Ants live on.
Yeah. Peace to everybody. Yep.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
It's time for a segment we call Song Promotions.
Right here.
Song Promotions.
Yeah.
Who does that?
What you mean?
Who did the voice for that?
Oh, I hired this girl I know. She does like promotions for like radio stations and for DJs. And
yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Oh, she's professional.
That was perfect.
You should hear her like do the long versions of those things. Okay. Man, this girl's a pro.
Okay.
She's based out of the Bronx.
Oh, where? She from the Bronx?
Yeah.
All right. The BX. All right.
Yeah, but she can do voiceovers, yo.
Okay.
Good for DJs. Let's see. Okay, so first off, today we've got a submission from. Give me a sec. I'm gonna reset. Oh damn. Oh, we got some CoverBoy tracks to play today.
Okay.
But first, we're gonna start with Fella B from Melbourne, Australia. This track is called Vibes Up Front.
I'm listening.
think an artist can tear that up. I think that's ready. There's little things I would do to it, but as is, I think it's fine. I think an artist can do something to that, launch it out, and it'd be a legit sound. There's many artists that could do something to that. I'm getting a 70s vibe from it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I like it. I think it works. I think it's ready for an artist. What you think?
Yeah, it's a real smooth beat. It's like a weird, like it's almost weird that it's like a smooth, awkward beat, but I like it a lot. Like I could hear somebody going on there and killing it. So I like it a lot. I can't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, you on mute?
You on mute, Priest?
Yeah, I like it. Mad smooth. We got like a something you can lay back and just ride on or burn something to.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's born. Peace.
Peace, Lord. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear you.
we hear you. Peace.
We hear you. We don't see you.
Driving with the young guys. Say peace, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, peace.
nephew. Yes,
Saga continues. Yo, that's a joint for you and RZA right there. And Cap. You RZA and Cap on that joint right there. That's one of those joints right there. Like you say, AD is already it's already done. And you gotta have somebody in there to do something crazy to it. You know what I mean? Like three different styles. You know, RZA come with how he come with it. You know what I mean? Priest come with that with the joint, and Cap, man, because it's flashy and Cap is flashy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
That's down the Cap of Goins right there. You see what I'm saying?
That's fire. Give him a bomb.
Yeah. No, that's ready. Okay, cool. Let's go. Next now we got CoverBoy in the building.
CoverBoy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a track here called, let's see, track 2 and 3 from Lucifer's Flood, which is one of his albums. There we go. We're doing two tracks here. Here we go. Yeah, I like this one.
Griffin.
Yeah.
Hard.
I like these submissions a lot more than his other stuff. These are like longer loops. These are 8-bar progressions. Some of these are like 16-bar progressions. A lot more room for the artist to do something. I like the first one a lot too. I feel like this is definitely done. I can hear Priest on this. It's ready for an artist. What you think?
Yeah, definitely thought the same thing. I mean, dark fantasy. I heard like so much different. Like I could say a lot of different movies. And it's kind of crazy. Like it was like Spies movie. It was a dark fantasy. It was a it was like a Dark Incredibles. The second one definitely. The second one was definitely like a Dark
Incredibles. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, that was exactly how I thought of it. So it was fire. Fire.
Yo, I think I got you sent it to me just like that. Yo, those it remind me of remember the water joint, AD, the underwater? Got the name. But it's got like a theme to it. Get real dark. I love it.
Yeah. That's really cool. Maybe for a Halloween album or a fall album, I should say.
It's like dark and mystic back. The second half, the first one was just like you on a enchanted place that you've never been before.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you was like in the world. Like in the world, it's like two different worlds in my opinion.
Yeah.
Nah, but the other one was like a movie. Like that, the second was definitely a movie to me. That was
Let's see. We've got technically two more.
When I was born at?
I don't know. He was here and then he left.
Yeah. He had the kids though.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Okay. Let's just keep going. So we've got Cap Jones from A Place of Gratitude. Name of this song is Doom Monsoon. He says, shout out to Gamma Rad for the beat. Peace to the craft. Peace to the craft. All loves and blessings.
Peace.
Okay, here we go.
Take off my hoodie for this one.
Twice in one day, same Orlando neighborhood, scene of murder and authorities say that men opened fire at the same location just hours ago.
It's Cap Jones. Gamma Rad on the beat. Cup of coffee type shit. Peace to the royal priesthood. Shout out to the whole craft. Watch what you watch. Filthy fake fallacies. Actually, we just sitting watching the news and goddamn what a tragedy. Every day a new politician doing us dastardly. They take away the rights and keep us right where we have to be. Uninformed consumers ready to buy quick. Lined up at the Apple store ready to ride dick. All on Netflix and can't find shit to click. Every month I say I ought to quit. Unsubscribe, unspeakable. All lies were addicted to every line. So ask yourself, who are you and who's your hero? Do you value their values or their dinero? Do they stand for the real or just ones and zeros? Envy makes a path of depression, so here's a lesson. The devil's grip is like an anaconda necktie. Cold as a winter night in Bed-Stuy on the sidewalk. Doom monsoon raining down upon you. Bloodbath, live in fear if you want to. Always the end, headlines will haunt you. Up to the minute, apocalypse. apocalypse for profit. Doom monsoon raining down upon you. Bloodbath, live in fear if you want to. Always the end, headlines will haunt you. Up to the minute, apocalypse for profit. Tuned in, eyes wide, all zoomed in. What a hollow shell, we're entombed in. They sketch out the narrative on how we live. Then headline by headline, deliver the script. Stations broadcast, the anchors make the pitch on how they found a dead body by the drainage ditch. Everybody all distraught, scared to go outside. Neighbors watch from the windows, crescendos of anxiety, stories of static on the street. More beef than the cold box, prepping Rocky for Creed. Is it me or does all this news coverage just bring the masses more suffering? No judging, cause we all wanna be well informed, but what's become the norms of trauma feed has begun to bleed us non-stop. Watching bombs drop, declining earth's pop. We'll all be dead or eating crickets more at 6 o'clock. I don't need a watch to know it's the correct time to check my plans and protect mine. Doom monsoon raining down upon you. Bloodbath, live in fear if you want to. Always the end, headlines will haunt you. Up to the minute, apocalypse for profit. Doom monsoon raining down upon you. Bloodbath, live in fear if you want to. Always the end, headlines will haunt you. Up to the minute, apocalypse for profit.
Yo, that is fire. I like the setup too. I like the graphics. That's cool. I like to see a video from Cap Jones too. That sounds dope. Clean and clear, good mix, good mastering, all that. Y'all got to make sure you follow Cap Jones on YouTube, yo.
Yeah.
What you think?
Yeah. Throw some bombs on that. That was dope. I like the flow. It was real and raw. That's what I liked about it. You know what I mean? It was real and raw. It was a dope sound. You know what I mean? Cap Jones, you got the flow. It's not much more for me to say. But like, yeah, it's dope video. I like the video a lot, definitely. It corresponded with everything. So, fire.
Fire.
21 salute. Yo, apocalyptic rap, like, it took me there at the edge, but it's something else he had. Like, that read the headlines that haunt you. It's like, it was like, man, it's so vivid and cinematic. It's crazy. He took me there.
Yeah.
That's it. Now I was born.
Priesthood right there. That's priesthood right there, 100%. This is it's Gravedigger's quality. It's everything that we wanted to have that kind of shock value. You know what I'm saying? Watch what you watch. It's not like watch what you watch. It's watch what you watch. You understand what I'm saying? So what you feeding, what you giving and lending your attention to, your energy to. You see what I'm saying? So Scholar Jim, pardon me, I was with the young guys. I was bringing them back from football practice. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
They was doing the one to the bill and nature. So Cap is coming with, returning back to nature. You know what I'm saying? Them universal principles, those universal laws, like a reunifier. And what y'all were building on with different aspects was like that, returning to things in regards to the family. Y'all was talking about eating. Y'all was talking about, the teas and different ceremonies in regards to that. The archetypes come from your family model, your family culture. So either you tapped into your family culture or you diverted to somebody else's family culture. And going outside of your family dynamic is what this breeds you. So this is what he's saying. Watch what you watch. You see what I'm saying? So he's putting it all together right there, rolled up with the bill, because y'all are forcing us or escorting us back to nature. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard of Mother Nature. Priest hit y'all with the Father Nature cover. You understand? I got a whole breakdown for the cover. Like, I'm going to leave that. But I got a whole breakdown for the cover. You understand what I'm saying? So just know that there's something coming. It was very intricate and very ill how he put it, because he just continues to slide it in. You see what I'm saying? Y'all went into Queen of the Dam and all that. I was like, damn, man, I'm at football practice. You understand? I was like,
yo, we got to bring that back. We got to bring that back. We got to bring that one back.
Got to run the movies back. But this was a movie within itself. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, irregardless to how he's painting the picture, he's telling you that it's still hope, don't lose hope. You know, he always give you that, don't lose hope. You know, it looked dark, it looked gloomy, but there's hope. You know what I'm saying? And that hope is in your nature, naturally. So,
in the nature.
In the nature. Priest came through with Father Nature.
Yeah.
Word, yeah. May 1st. May Day.
That's right. All right, let's go. We've got a submission here for DJ Aurora Borealis.
Okay.
On behalf of Unique Beats.
All right.
Here we go. It's called Moonlight. Oh, like Moonlight Sonata. Oh, this better be hard right here. I can already feel it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Glad this dropped good because I was afraid it was going to be underwhelming, but it was perfect. It was good. Yo, Aurora Borealis, that's a good beat. You need to jump on that. Like, it's slow enough for him to spit his rhymes and be audible, and it's dark enough for his style. So I would say Aurora Borealis, like, right to that, record on that, and you're ready to rock. But I think that's a good beat for you.
Yeah.
What you think?
Man, that's a good beat for me.
Yeah.
That was dope. That was a fire one. I ain't gonna lie. I like that a lot. You know what I mean? Like you said, like I was anticipating. Once I heard the build up, I already knew it was gonna come with something.
Once I heard that snare.
Yeah. So I already knew it was gonna happen. So I was like, yo, this is dope beat, fire. Definitely hear him on that track too.
Yeah.
It was dark and smooth. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
That was dope. That was dope. I think I was trying to. It was a beat that I rhymed to was like that a long time ago. It's like he brought it back. It was slowed down though. I just found out.
Yeah.
But that was dope. What?
For sure.
Aurora, that was dope though. That was dope. And I'm trying to think of the one, but that was dope. So now I know where they got that sample from.
Yeah. Moonlight Sonata. What do you think, Knowledge?
Yeah, the piano is always something extra. It takes you into another chamber. You see what I'm saying? The added piano, either you're gonna go somewhere and it's gonna be epic, or it's gonna be destroyed. You're gonna be like, why you do that with the piano?
Yeah.
Because it's it's eerie, like it pegs at your soul. So I could see you on this joint right there. I could see you on this joint, Silo. I could see you, on this joint.
getting intricate. It's one of those ones that get busy, man. You know what I'm saying? A Cap verse wouldn't hurt either. You know what I'm saying? One of the Cap Jones. That should be like a preset joint, man, where y'all get busy.
Yeah. Man, I'm trying to look for it, man. I'm trying to look for it. It's a joint from back in the days. I was like, yo, it was Remedy. Somebody said a beat like that was crazy. But it was faster.
Okay.
Let's take this track, man. Born Invincible right here on this track.
Born
Invincible right here. Somebody in the chat called you Killah Nature. Killah Nature need to make an appearance on this joint right
here. Indeed.
I said Father Nature. They said Killah Nature.
Father Nature's hard though. Father Nature, yo. Dang. We gotta come with that. I gotta use that for something. Father Nature. Word. Crazy.
All right. Let's see. Next now we've got Oni Dakini.
Okay.
She has a track here called My Art.
Oh.
Shout out to Oni Dakini for that. That was not just her music, but that was her art.
Orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
That was her artwork that she saw on screen.
Okay.
She produced all of that herself, and she said she's open to do album covers, Priest.
Yo, tell her we might can talk on that.
Yeah.
The artwork was incredible.
Yeah. That was really nice drawings. The art was really nice. I like how it morphed into each one. That was really cool. I'm glad she put that together.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, she's drawing all of that by hand, yo.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Oni Dakini, and I liked.
She drew that by hand.
By hand, yo. That's her.
Tell her brother Glow happy.
Yep, absolutely. She said she's down to do album covers if you want to work on a project.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the music was cool too. It went along really well. That was a very good. As Ceaseless One says, he said it's a nice presentation. Chat room saying great transitions. This is fly. Cap Jones says it's very dope. Eye to Eye says very good stuff. So someone also asked for her contact information. That's going to be in the description. So y'all will be able to contact her if you want to do some collaboration. But that was great. What y'all think?
Yo, pull up. Yeah, that was great. Hold on. We all ain't go yet. My bad. But when you get the time, we're gonna rewind that. I think I remember it's called Through Millennium.
Okay.
And rewind that and rewind Aurora's track back a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, definitely beautiful. You know, you could tell she has many different talents and creativity. So that was fire. I like the art. Ain't gonna lie. At first, I wasn't focused on it, but then I looked at it. I was like, "Oh, this is." So she says she drew all of those.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's natural talent. She has a creativity. You know, it was dope. It was nice to see all that. So dope, and the beat went with it too. Like that was actually perfect soundtrack with it. So beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, no, because she do tattoos.
Oh, I'm sure she could do tattoos. Right? I mean, once you have it like this, the tattoo artist can just transfer it.
Yeah, it's true. Always open for tattoos, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because she submitted this, and you were talking about Queen of the Damned, right?
Mm.
And this one says by order of the Queen.
Wow.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
If y'all wanted to do that, I could hold my comments because I got a bunch to say about that. That was real intricate. Like, yeah, I don't want to throw out the. I could wait. I could hold it.
I mean, whatever you want to do now, let's just knock it out.
Yo, this was. If y'all seen that movie Killah, y'all heard Ray say, "Yo, man, where my Killah tape?" If you never seen that joint, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was. That meets the Incredible Hulk with the beat. You see what I'm saying? Like, if y'all remember the TV show, you put this together and it's kind of intricate. And it still got like an anime space. So she's showing like that creative process of her taking concepts from the unseen space to the scene with her drawing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So y'all was talking about Akasha, and Akasha showed up from the Akashic records because this is where it comes from. You see what I'm saying? Like, so y'all had this whole thing all together, you know, kind of in the name. So you got the Eastern meets Western together from the left and right hemispheres of the brain. She killed this. Crazy.
Vedic vape room.
Yeah,
we gotta get her information. Get her information, AD. We gotta let her do something on Vedic.
Yeah, don't forget you have an artist working on.
Okay. Well, what about Brother Glow?
No. I was thinking of the circus one. Vedic Vape Room is open.
Yeah.
You're right. So yeah, we can contact her about that. The email, we have it. Okay. That was cool. We only have a couple more to go.
Maybe another one.
Okay.
Because I think Merkaba's already it was Vedic Vape.
Right. Merkaba is the one that you have, that one company.
Yeah. No, Merkaba is Voltage. You mean Vedic Vape Room you was right. Vedic Vape Room, I think they're working on. Which one?
They're working on Merkaba.
Oh, okay. We'll do it.
Okay. You said you wanted me to play a song that was similar to something?
Oh yeah, through millenniums.
Okay.
First play his joint. First play, run him back real quick. I thought he ran it back with the piano.
Yeah. AD, that's why I was trying to hold my shit over here.
Did you have more you wanted to build on?
No, that's why I was saying I wanted to hold it because he was right there in the mix, and I know you're doing a bunch of things. I'm gonna hold what I got. I have it. You know what I'm saying? So you can do what you got to do.
Okay, and Priest, you talking about Through Millennials?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna play a little bit of what we just did with Aurora's track.
Okay.
And you're saying yours is similar?
It's the same sound. I know when he did it. His is the original, and they sped it up.
Okay. And then you're saying yours is similar. Here's Through Millennials.
Darkness comes upon the planet Earth. Yo, what up? Yo, this Killah Priest, and I'm with my man 730, and you heard it here first on Hip Hop Gang.
Hip Hop Disciples Part 18.
As the sun fades within the horizon, the sky Ryan is seen clear and the sphere planets aligning. The contrast changes fast in the vast, from a pink to a dark orange, turning darker to a bluish violet. The valley, the sky lit up with stars. The red one is Mars, the same stars seen by the three wise men. To find the child leaders out of this blindness and teach man peace, finally it's kindness. Darkness brings the cold, so that changed the climate. Stare at my wall, look at the thermometer, the red line slowly declining. Finally the sky's black as a raven wing that slowly flap down upon the earth. The place where fiends doing bass sirens are heard from police cars. Niggas on walls, their face cut away old beef scars.
That's fire. It is very similar. That is yeah, Through Millennials.
Wow.
That was 14 years. The Eternal Thoughts.
That's 14 years ago?
Yeah, the Eternal Thoughts of Killah Priest.
Wow. That's 14 years ago.
Wow.
That is dope.
What's up?
we know our history every 25,000 years, man. You see it.
Exactly.
Fire in the chat.
Just like that. All them lists y'all got out there, y'all be arguing back and forth. That's something from 14 years ago. Better than all y'all people's shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better chill. Y'all better chill.
Man.
Fire. Straight fire. All right, we got only 2 more to go here. Next now is Killah Priest and DJ Guam.
Oh.
Oh, you see that picture that.
Okay.
Mastermind, I crafted lines in Catholic shrines. The dark and the black that shines. Manifest destiny, you must leave legacy. Since the 70s, love is weaponry. Because destiny, I am not a Leo. I have no ego. I am not a Negro. I am not peaceful. I am war. They told me I'm a Moor. I am not a people. I am not good or evil. Wide open or deceitful. I am before the ancient. I am before language. I am before the naming. The Ein Sof and Canaan, Russian Crucians, the Romans and the Blumins, symbolic. I am knowledge, Priest and the DJ from Guam. A heat wave in the streets is strong. Bare arms, these are bare arms. Emperors wear bronze. Glory, glory, love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Glory, 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 love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Glory, 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 love's gonna get you. You see the picture. Mastermind, I crafted lines in Catholic shrines. The dark and the black that shines. Manifest destiny, you must leave legacy. Since the 70s, love is weaponry. Because destiny, I am not a Leo. I have no ego. I am not a Negro. I am not peaceful. I am war. They told me I'm a more. I am not a people. I am not good or evil, wide open or deceitful. I am before the ancient. I am before language. I am before the naming. The Ein Sof and Canaan. Rosicrucians, the Romans and the blue men, symbolic. I am knowledge. Priest and the DJ from Guam. A heat wave in the streets is strong. Bare arms, these are bare arms. Emperors wear bronze. Glory, glory, love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Glory, glory, glory. Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Glory, glory, glory. Love's gonna get you. You see the picture. Mastermind, I crafted lines in Catholic shrines. The dark and the blackness shines. Manifest destiny. You must leave legacy. Since the 70s, love is weaponry. Because destiny, I am not a Leo. I have no ego. I am not a Negro. I am not peaceful. I am war. They told me I'm a more. I am not a people. I am not good or evil. Wide open or deceitful. I am before the ancient. I am before language. I am before the naming. The Ein Sof and Canaan, Rosicrucians, the Romans and the blue men, symbolic. I am knowledge, priest and the DJ from Guam. The heat wave in the streets is strong. Bare arms, these are bare arms. Emperors wear bronze. Glory, glory, love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Glory, glory, glory. Love's gonna get you. Love's
Yo,
gonna get you.
Priest, do you remember recording that? It sounds to me, I mean, I've talked to Guam before. It's difficult to do what he does because he's recording this live. These are live recordings. These aren't tracked. It's not like lay down the bass, lay down the guitars, lay down the piano. This is all just, they hit and record. They're in a room. So you were in a room full of musicians when you recorded that.
Guam was the only magician. He was like this, do it all live. He played mostly. He was just hitting the guitar, the beat, and yeah, we did that right then and there, live, right on the spot.
Wow.
That's dope.
That's what makes it unique.
Yeah.
Is, you know, the recording process is organic.
That was right there. That was all that was on the spot right there. We just made up everything right there.
You basically freestyled that.
Yeah, straight off it was the beat made it feel that way, you know what I'm saying?
It's raw and organic.
Yep.
That's all you can say. And that's
shout
cool.
out to DJ for Guam.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
What you think?
That gave me more insight now. Okay. Yeah. It definitely was a very organic guy. I felt. Yeah. It definitely felt that way. I was gonna separate the beat because I already like the beat. The beat was a nice. You know, I know it's my dad, so I'm not gonna even say much about him already. Yeah. But you know, dope. It was dope. I ain't gonna lie. You said that was a freestyle. That was fire.
Yeah. When you consider the context of how it's recorded. It creates more value.
That was dope.
What you think, Knowledge?
Yo, this was the reason why Killah Priest is the greatest lyricist of all time. So there's MC elements that's there. When you catch an MC in this element, you're like, yo, go.
Shit.
I done went back and forth with verses with Priest from years ago and current. You don't miss a beat. You don't miss a beat. You see what I'm saying? Some people gotta prepare for oh yo, you put me on the spot, son. I'm saying like nah, like right now. Oh, you should have let me know before I got here. When you live, you don't have to go there. When you live here, you don't have to go there. So this channel in space that he went to was transcendental. So you could see like he left and he left it with that beat in that space. So an ode to that space. We didn't hear it once. We didn't hear it twice. We heard it the third. Like people started hearing it the third time. I could see like the reactions. I could see the word like, wait, we don't get in. No, you had to get that right there. You had to get that right there because it's multi-layered. So all of the things that Priest is known for, you might attach to him. He's just telling you, nah, that ain't even it. You don't even know me then. If you know me like this, you don't even know me. You ain't even met me yet. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, no, he's there, so he's that. Like, man, like you gotta get into the aspects in the inner spaces. You gotta get allowed into the inner sanctum to meet him. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you get caught with the other things. So that was perfect with the live instrumentation. See, that live instrumentation does something different to you. It requires something different. So AD, you know you play instruments, so you know exactly what that is. It sounds different, so it elicits another kind of response from you.
Yeah.
And most of your favorite MCs, just on the side note, you hear them over live instrumentation, they sound whack.
Yeah.
Am I BSing or what?
No,
like,
it's true. Yeah, it's not easy.
And they sound trash. You're like, oh, everybody can't do it.
Yeah.
Everybody can't do it. So I'm just saying it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a dart. Please know where that dart goes. It's a dart.
There's a thing called studio musicians, and studio musicians are able to go into any room, any place, and then just play. You just tell them what key it's in, tell them what kind of, this is a 4/5 blues. Let's go. You know what I mean? They'll already know how to jump right in. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Guam is a dope producer, man, and he play all live instrument. He do more than just reggae, but he does reggae all day long in his sleep.
Nice. They also call them session players, like the band The Roots. Those are session players because they can pretty much play anything, anytime if they know what the root is and the key. Like, oh, okay, boom, and they can just play it. Studio session players. Technically, Priest is a session lyricist because he can jump into any context, any situation, any band, any group, and then just boom and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is the.
I try to hang, man. I'm trying to hang.
That's the highest level.
He came up as a gladiator. He was born a gladiator. But he came in as a gladiator. You see what I'm saying? Like,
having a day is gladiator.
When he come in, you know it's him. It's no mistaking. It's like, is that somebody now? Which y'all started 4 apocalyptic prophets. You know what I'm saying? Like he's coming with the type like, oh. All right, so I know what
you're giving them ideas for albums now. With the
gladiator, man. I love that.
That's dropping this October. Gladiator.
Yes. Next week.
We're going to hit up some super chats before we hit up the grand finale. Shout out to Kurt Cobain again. Aggressive Positive Energy, APE. Speaking of which, it's interesting correlation. Someone said in the chat that the actual Kurt Cobain passed today.
Wow, really?
Back in the day, April 5th. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it just so happens a synchronicity that this is the anniversary of Kurt Cobain's death. Wow. But it's
Pharrell's birthday also.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
wow. Okay, shout out.
Wow.
Super chats, Freddie Callie. He says, Li Chang Yuan was a man from China that lived well over 230 years. On Wikipedia. Interesting. Damn, 230 years.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
That's the high carb diet, man, with that rice. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Godfather 3000 says Killah Priest will be in my DJ rotation tomorrow. Nice. Godfather 3000 is DJ. That's dope, man.
All right.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Keeping them in rotation. That's what it's all about. All right, our grand finale is, of course, none other than the Kaz Zodiac.
Oh. Uh-oh.
God finale. He's a God finale because I heard you call grand finale for some other people now. You got to be God.
Okay, we're doing the God finale.
The God finale.
This track is called Sacred Geometry.
In order to read the pyramids, we must make an adjustment in our thinking. Once made, we achieve the fine-tuning necessary for the decoding process. Why are they exactly where they are and designed the way they are? Ask these questions and answers begin to flow.
Before word was born, the light and sunshine gave birth to the circle, and rays became lines that divided each hour, and days became time. Sacred geometry, mind detect mind. Symbols surround you, they're there all the time. Yo, why is the blind leading the blind? Take nothing on face value. Spin it, cause what's behind is a message that's subliminal. Read between the signs. They say a symbol speaks 1,000 words. My thoughts speak 1,000,000 symbols. Brilliant mental to code the instrumental. That's where I got the lyrics. My flow is so influential. I chose to re-expose the unknown to its potential. The mind comprehends everything that it sees. Cause it's all the same symbols that vary in their degrees. 1,000 leagues under the images that you see. From the unseen thoughts and eager bits of a dream that keeps repeating different ways in an infinite stream with rhythm between, flowing like a mystic ravine. The gleam of light becomes sound, sound becomes physical, material is symbol, blow a kiss to my queens. I'm the ghost in the machine, the myth and the theme. Patterns and shapes, formed in the magic of space. By the motions of the planets floating, flowing with grace and dance beautifully. The music you see and everything vibrates as the heavens sing. The voices of the angels hum a tune around Saturn was holding my wedding ring. The sound with no meanings like a Scorpio that never stings. See me style on the rocks, on least the island left a song in Angkor Wat. One in Stonehenge, one in Machu Picchu, the Giza. Number coordinates and simple math that's in advance. You never thought of it. Hey, you doubted your sight. I count up precise. While I stopped along the road to smell the flower of life. Still tipsy off the fountain of Christ, who's still with me. The mystic architect that hold the keys to your city. There's no progress without 1 + 360 degrees in the spiral. Fibonacci spins in my locks. I went viral for spitting that indescribable. Cause only fools doubt that God's math is undeniable. 6,000 year echo. I come again like rings around rocks when you let go. And water store genetic memory, melody escrow. Your DNA remembers activated by the planets connect just like Legos. Play it again. You're a song that repeats, but each time a little different. Each line's a little distant from the center. The rays of the sun became a swastika lost and translates in the light when it was popular. The form of anything that you see shows its agenda. The color, the shape of design, even the gender. Look at me, get my tenure. Eternal mathematician, rap magician, you beginners go figure my analemma. The great architect, I appear in all my splendor. Before word was born, the light and sunshine gave birth to the circle, and rays became lines that divided each hour, and days became time. Sacred geometry, mind detect mind. Symbols surround you, they're there all the time. Yo, why is the blind leading the blind? Take nothing on face value, spin it, cause what's behind is a message that's subliminal. Read between the signs.
These artifacts can be read almost as easily as one reads a newspaper, only the writing is different. We are a purely literary culture. We live, think, and work by alphabets. The geomathematics of this ancient pyramid matrix system was arranged around the language of mathematics. It has only been our reluctance to admit to ourselves that ancient men knew mathematics that has ensured the silence of their monuments for so very long. Deciding to admit it to myself one day and following through with it, these monuments began to speak.
Fire. Always with that fire.
The circle.
Man, it's called Zodiac. It kills it. I don't know what else to say. That was straight fire. That's why it's the God finale.
Yo.
What you think, Saul?
Yo, sometimes it's so hard to focus on the visuals, right? Because you got to really pay attention when you say it. That's the hard part. That's really my hard part. Like, I be trying to concentrate on both things. It's like, yo, you got to really catch the words that he's saying. It's deep, you know what I mean? I know he knows his knowledge, so it's fire, man. It's Kai Zodiac. Shout outs.
Yeah.
Get me on the T mix. Yeah, get me on the yo, that was right there. That was extraordinary. It's like a lotus flower. And upon everything is beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That was another gift.
All right, knowledge.
God finale. Akash Zodiac. We went to the Akashic realm. Salo, you're gonna have to pick a struggle, fam. You understand what I'm saying?
He's have a bigger struggle.
I literally cannot. I gotta listen to Kai Zodiac first. I have to listen and take all the lyrics in. Then I gotta see where he intricately placed, the beat and why he did what he did with the beat, everything that's in the background. I gotta study all that. Then I gotta go back and look at the visual. You see what I'm saying? So now it's wisdom understanding. So when you get the visual, that all of those things culminating together become the best part. That's why they say understanding is the best part. So Akash Zodiac, you know what I'm saying? The Akashic, you know what I'm saying? He got Astro logo God, him and Ty Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? So when they talking about mathematics is the language to the universe, we dealing with supreme mathematics, and that's the key to man understanding his relationship to the universe. So how is that truly made manifest? understanding the stars, understanding the planetary rotations and all of the positionings and all that. So that sacred geometry and the science that he's given us from the Akashic, out of his mind, right? Mm-hmm. So one of the great examples in the Western world is Washington, D.C. So Washington, D.C. was designed, as the story is told, by Benjamin Banneker and Benjamin Franklin. They said Benjamin Banneker wrote the designs on his trestle board from the sky, while Benjamin Banneker wrote his designs on his trestle board from the earth. So observing that universal principle, as above, so below. So they had to have what they said, Benjamin Banneker, slow down so Benjamin Franklin could catch up. What he was receiving from the astral was nothing that could be matched in the physical world. So if you put those two columns like you see right there, right? You could see that he's ascending and descending at the same time. So he's ascending as these things are descending, and then we get them in that same kind of form, in the same way that they were building this monument. So it was monumental. You know what I'm saying? So all of that thing kind of works together. You know, monumental, heavy mental, you know what I'm saying? All together.
Monumental. I have to do that. That's that one. Monumental, part 2.
Oh man.
Fire.
Yeah, that's it right there.
All right. So thanks to everybody who submitted those tracks. If you want to submit to the next episode, go to killerpriest.tv/song promo. Links in the description. This concludes the song promotion segment. Yeah.
Yo. I'm gonna let Coach Solomon take us out today, man.
Oh, word? I mean, it took us out last time.
You did? You took us out last time?
Yeah. I can do it again. I don't care. I mean, I can do it again.
Let's do it. Oh, yeah. I was gone.
Yeah. That was a great show.
Was gone.
That took up in the rocket.
In the rapture.
Yo, man. Tell you, I'm enjoying the seat more and more every day. You know, this is a good chair. I don't know. We might have to switch chairs next time. But
hey, get used.
Yeah. But you know, it was a great show today. You know, we took it on a natural flow. We just started a conversation building, and it was a good show today. You know, we had fun. You know, that's all. That's what life is about: is having fun and enjoying the moments. You feel me? So that's good. That's good. We had a good time. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? My dad, Killah Priest. You know what I mean? You got anything else to say?
Yo, man, thanks y'all for coming through. It's been a pleasure. Yo, knowledge born, always dropping knowledge, letting it be born. Coach Solomon, we had a good conversation. Nature and the Akashic Records. AD, running the rocket as always. We had a nice conversation. It's like I got tea drunk right in front of y'all. It was deep. It was crazy. And then, yo, man, the submissions is getting doper and doper. Yo, keep them coming. And get ready for Forest or the Happy Ever After coming soon.
Yeah.
Word. Knowledge?
Yeah. Royal Priest High Fridays returns, man. You know what I'm saying? Salo Jim and Lil Da Vinci will be in the building.
Yep.
We continuing on this Friday, so we'll be in the building for that.
All right. Ready? Let him know that.
All right. And we'll see y'all on Monday.
Yep. So, you know, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your time, enjoy yourselves, and keep building, you know what I mean? But CashApp, man. We out.
Yo, what up? Yo, this Killah Priest, and I'm with my man 730. You heard it here first on Hip Hop Gang.
Hip Hop Disciples Part 18.
After sun fades within the horizon, the sky Orion is seen clear and the sphere planets aligning. The contrast changes fast in the vast, from a pink to a dark orange, then turning darker to a bluish violet. The valley, the sky lit up with stars. The red one is Mars, the same stars seen by the three wise men. To find a child, lead us out of this blindness and teach man peace, finally his kindness. Darkness brings the cold, so that changed the climate. Stare at my wall, look at the thermometer, the red line slowly declining. Finally the sky's black as a raven wings that slowly flap down upon the earth. The place where fiends doing bass sirens are heard from police cars. Niggas on walls, their face cut up with old beef scars. From street walls to prison yards, or niggas meeting they ward. The result of niggas living hard. Gang rivals, it's all the same as tribal. If you're from Africa or you're in Attica, if you a bushman off of Brooklyn, a nigga will stab you or shank you. The life of a gangster. That's why often I think seldom I drink. A fella with ink could make a whole difference to a melon that's blank. Give a thug a heart, a gangster a mind. Show up coward courage, we ahead of our time. Running towards the future, leaving the past. Blasting through millenniums till we form the gas. With a bright light like Christ, white spirits visit through the night sight. Bright like Christ, white spirits visit street lights. Roll dice, solo nights, travel the globe like spirits. Preach controls the mic. I take off my jacket, my shirt, my skin, my flesh, my bones, my mind, my spirit, my essence, my soul. Through Act 4 I gave it, from project buildings to the hard pavement, from the trees back to the grass, to the dirt, to the black soil, back to the earth, right back to the universe, to nothingness, to nothing exists, just the abyss. No light, no sound, nothing around, no up, no down, no sky, no ground, but just thought inside of blackness, small as a grain of salt, mineral that evolved, full circle to a revolve around planets, to finally man landed upon the earth canvas, access to the atlas, to the moon shot up from one of his grand canyons, water spilled, the order revealed that the author was real, then Abraham, Ishmael, then Israel. Then we learn to kill. Then above us, the firmament turned still. To block our prayers, forgotten knowledge. And through millenniums, it slowly closed our chakras. Now it's shootouts over dice games. The devil pitfall and the angels with the white wings. Placing bets over our soul. Is it the infinite road into that infamous hole? Or on thrones where we hear the instruments of gold? Give a thug a heart, a gangster a mind. Show up coward courage, we ahead of our time. Running towards the future, leaving the past. Blasting through millenniums till we form the gas. Through the bright light like Christ, white spirits visit through the night sight. Bright like Christ, white spirits visit street lights. Roll dice, solo nights, travel the globe like spirits. Preach controls the mic. They say when light falls, it falls and past the spiral, flickering downward, a cosmic light show. Up there in Mars amongst the stars, in a distant place beyond, where living souls enter gates called heaven or ether. Where I'm headed is deeper, it's off the meters. Our spirits fled from reapers. If I lost believers, I bring them back the thoughts I teach them. I sit with Romans and their Greek leaders. Learn from Egyptians, here's a brief description. They're one with the sun, their energy can outlive infinity. No timeline, no calendar, made from the days of Excalibur. No trick knowledge of bad math or division or algebra. From chemic to chemistry, the mysteries, pyramids where I live. No graves, no king, higher beings, fire rings fall from the heavens. Around the night in all his glory, the day he fights in battle, he stomps upon the bones of the dead pharaohs. Led by shadows, spirits from the black horse running towards the castle, holding the Byzantine cross. The Dukes of York all kneel lower the drawbridge. They see me on top, riding, dragging a string of corpses. They say peace be still, preach my Lord, ye shall all die by the sword. Give a thug a heart, a gangster a mind. Show up coward courage, we ahead of our time. Running towards the future, leaving the past. Blasting through millenniums till we form the gas. Through the bright light like Christ, white spirits visit through the night sight. Bright like Christ, white spirits visit street lights. Roll dice, solo nights, travel the globe like spirits. Preach controls the mic.